do it because I say so.
Oh.
There it is. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Watch along, guys. Welcome to Watch Along. Welcome to eventually Trash Picture Theater, if I ever get back to making them. Tonight I am joined by some fabulous, awesome people, and starting with the person directly to my right, I'm introducing Brian from Kubrick Lover, 1970. Kubrick Lover, Brian. And right next to him, over there in the corner, my good friend Trivial Theater. Welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey-ho.
My great pal, constant collaborator down below, Marty, Trash Picture Show. And
How are you now? How are y'all?
Next to him, his wonderful, fabulous, also constant collaborator, girlfriend, Janet, from Janet. And then in the far corner, not to be ever forgotten, the man, the legend, the man of steel himself. We got John Steele on the show. Welcome.
Yay, pudding.
Please.
Hey, John Steele pudding. But yeah, guys, tonight we're gonna depart somewhat from the normal formula of the movies I show you guys. We're going to be watching our first comedy, sort of, quasi-comedy. Kind of. It's in that genre a little bit. Mm-hmm. Brother from Another Planet. Have you guys seen this movie? What do you think?
I haven't, but I have a copy of it. So, no.
I never knew it existed until you brought it to my attention with this. So.
I am a virgin to this movie.
Ooh, no, go ahead. That was good. I am also a virgin. Well, I'm not a virgin, but to this movie I am. And Christian has told me about it, though, and he said we're in for a movie tonight.
Wait, what you mean you're not a virgin? Hold on a fucking minute now.
Well, you know, after if you haven't had sex for a year, you're not they say you re-virginize yourself. It's a thing.
You know, I'm surprised that there aren't like made-for-TV products that are called that re-virginize. You know, re-virginize yourself in 5 easy steps.
I thought you got those. Jen, you told me you got those 2 young lads on Craigslist.
Wow.
As seen on TV, Hyman in a can.
Yeah.
Isn't that just a fleshlight?
That was good.
Anyway, circling back, John, you have seen this film, correct, my friend?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. I love it. Early New York, Harlem. It's Joe Morton. There's a lot of other actors in it that you'll probably recognize from other things later after this. But yeah, early 80s New York, in inner city, anything with that I love because it just brings me back. So yeah. Yep.
Very cool.
Is it funny? It's a comedy, right?
It's a dramedy. Let's put it that way.
Oh, okay.
I would say it's a dramedy. Yeah, sci-fi dramedy.
Very, very much so. And briefly, before I get into this a little bit with the notes and stuff, I just want to say hi to the people in the chat. I see Gokai Green is here. Thank you. I see Kara of Master of Fear. She's here. And I see, let's see, Brian, you're of course in the chat. So is Triv. Art is in the chat as well. We got some good people in the chat right now working away. Thank you guys for tuning in. But yeah, this movie, directed by John Sayles, who did Sunshine State and Lone Star. And he also, believe it or not, this might be kind of surprising, or maybe not after we start watching the movie, Bruce Springsteen video anthology. And he also did a few Bruce Springsteen music videos as well. So him and the boss.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool.
Him and the boss, they like this. And as John mentioned, this has Joe Morton in it. who you guys will recognize from Terminator 2. He was Miles Dyson. He was also in Speed. He was Captain McMahon, however you want to pronounce it. He was also in Godzilla King of the Monsters. He was Dr. Houston in Godzilla King of the Monsters. And he was in another John Sayles film, Lone Star. So he was Dell. He was Dell in Lone Star.
That's disappointing. He wasn't actually Godzilla.
He was also, fun fact, he was also Cyborg's dad in Justice League.
Yes. Yep.
Did John Sayles direct Madawan? I think.
Did he? Did he?
I don't know. Let me see.
I don't have that in my notes. I only pick a couple things to highlight that I feel like need highlighting, but he very well could have been. We got Steve James in this movie. He plays Odell in the film. He was in one of John's favorite films, The Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
He was Baseball Fury.
Yep.
He was also in Delta Force. He was Bobby, and he was in Weird Science. He was Guy at Table in Weird.
I love that role. He was the best.
I'm trying to track him down in my mind.
I'm amazed he never got an Oscar nomination for that role.
Oh, great.
Guy at table. I know what scene they're talking about though. I remember that one at least.
Was that was the scene where they're in kind of like the Blues Club, right? And he's telling all the stories.
He's like, you mean the one with the big titties, like that? But that one.
With the great big titties.
Yeah, that wasn't that guy though. That was the other guy at the table.
Yeah, it was the guy sitting not center screen, but just off center to the right of was it Gary?
Gary, yeah.
Yeah, because Wyatt was sitting way off to the left. Why do I remember blocking for this film? God, that's weird.
Yeah, he did direct Madawan.
Okay.
He did direct. It's like maybe it's like a union kind of a thing, like a mining group, or so. It's like an independent movie. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. You're good, Brian.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought he directed Madawan.
So he was all right. Confirmed. Madawan director. He's not a Padawan. He did direct Madawan.
After he lost his virginity, he became a Manawan.
Yeah.
Can men get the hymen in a can? Can men get the hymen in a can?
I mean, it shouldn't be just women that get it. That would be very rude.
Oh, thank God. You already sent me my Valentine's gift. Thank fuck.
It's not too late for something later.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it, Triv. Don't give her ideas.
Why
You
not?
don't need a bad influence.
Why not?
I could pair it with some edible underwear.
There you go.
Oh shit!
I think you can use the hymen in a can, but they don't spray it in the same place.
Pretty sexy, Marty. We could do a private stream, and I could direct you.
Do they come in different scents and shit, or what?
Hopefully not
You
fish.
get the lilac.
Jesus Christ! Now you're just going on about Gwyneth Paltrow's fucking candle.
God!
That's what you're fucking
Would
Man!
we call it goop?
doing. Yeah, her badge candle.
My solemn promise that if I ever get popular, I will not make a JJ scented candle. It's just not happening here.
I will make a JJ scented candle.
How did they? I always kind of wondered, how did they figure out that scent? Did they have to sniff her cooch and then
Can you
go
imagine
and sniff other things? This kind of smells like lavender, but
I don't know. I suppose it's just can you get a sardine kind of scented candle?
Maybe
they call Brad Pitt for the scent.
maybe they just saved the swab from her last pap smear. I don't know.
Who is TYTD reviews?
He's
why?
a friend of mine. Good guy.
Yeah.
He's a great
He
guy.
does a lot of
He's
obscure
awesome.
cinema.
No, I was just like,
He
you
just-
said, I said, it's a bad time to mention I'm 10 years old. I'm like, oh, right.
No,
Hope
he's
not.
far from 10 years old. He might
John,
act 10.
he was actually in the documentary, John. He was in my VHS memories as well. He done a cool segment as well.
Okay.
But
yeah.
John, where if 10-year-olds can't learn about vagina scented candles from here, where are they going to learn it from?
It is an essential skill.
Their mom, Jen. Their mom.
All right, so we had Steve James in this. We also have Daryl Edwards, who, if you've watched, I guess it's the Netflix Daredevil. He was in that. He was Detective Hoffman in the Netflix Daredevil series. I haven't seen it. I don't have Netflix, but if you got it, you watch it. You know who he is. You got Ren Woods in this. She plays Bernice. She was in Jumpin' Jack Flash as Jackie. She was in Beauty and the Beast with Ron Perlman and Linda Hamilton. She was Eddie in Beauty and the Beast. So
Nice.
that's cool. Special for me. I like that show, so I like to point that out. Leonard Jackson. He was in Car Wash. He played Earl. In this movie, he plays Smokey. He was also in the other movie I like a lot. Basket Case 2. He was the police commissioner. Basket Case 2.
Nice.
And oddly enough, he was in Sesame Street. He was Mr. Hanford in Sesame Street.
Mm-hmm.
So you go from Basket Case 2 to Sesame Street. I don't know. That's upward mobility, right?
That shows range right there.
Well, they both have puppets in them, so I suppose that's
like the casting. It's like, so have you worked on a children's show before? No, but I've worked in a movie with puppets.
hey, let's be honest. Belial is just Oscar the Grouch when he got dumped in a fucking trash can.
I have a friend that has a Belial. He's got like a Belial model, and he goes to Comic Cons and he's got like the big cat or the big basket. It's incredible. It's so cool.
Oh man, that's awesome.
It's awesome. I wish I could get away with watching Basket Case on here or Brain Damage. That'd be so much fun.
Oh man.
Or any Hen in Water.
Is there a reason you couldn't? I mean, I know it's not like public domain per se, but if you're not showing it, I would think it'd be okay.
Well, eventually I plan on putting the movie into these things because that's what I do. I mean, I know it's been a long time since I've done it. Well, actually, it's been since Halloween, but yeah.
Sorry,
usually
I never catch the.
Oh, you got to check it out sometime if you got time.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Because eventually you'll be in it as soon as I get to this. This is a big backload of episodes. But I still haven't even done Driller Killer yet, which was I don't know how many months ago, John.
Yeah, I know. Wow, last year.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, maybe a full year. Not a full year, but somewhere around in the summer, right? Didn't we do Driller Killer summer?
Yeah, I feel like it was summertime vibes when we were doing it. We had Corey here and everything. It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
With shout out to King Need Gore, great creator. Yeah, we don't have him on the show enough, but yeah, good guy all around, great friend.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him.
TDY.
Nice guys, sound guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So also in this movie, we got Olga Miradez, who was in K-Pax. She was the transit officer in K-Pax. Not a very big role, but hey, K-Pax. She was also in Requiem for a Dream, which, oh boy, that's not a cheerful movie. No, definitely not a comedy.
Well,
you got.
I'm glad I'm not the only one thinking that.
There's that one scene, pretty comedic.
Oh, where he's stealing the TV?
No, I was talking about. Wait, do we get? Oh, he's not 10. I was talking about the ass scene, but all right,
We also got Bill Cobbs in this movie, who was in The People Under the Stairs. He was Grandpa Booker in People Under the Stairs.
Yep.
I thought you were going to say Bill Cosby for a minute.
That would have made it real scary. Hey there, what the Oh, yeah, the jelly pudding.
Marty, are you sure that Bill Cosby isn't there with you? Because that was a damn good impression otherwise.
I'm doing okay, thank you very much.
Marty,
You
I'm not
stay-
drinking
you
anything
stay
from
over-
your house.
You stay over in that corner. You don't come near my popcorn.
Yeah.
Would
You-
you
you do
like a beverage? Would any of you ladies like a beverage?
No,
Is this Bill
Okay.
Cosby asking me or Marty?
I don't know, and I'm scared. Ethel, make it stop.
You gotta talk about. It's very important if you're gonna be Bill Cosby. Not only you gotta talk about giving ladies drinks, Jello pudding pops,
Pound
but
cake! Pound cake!
you gotta talk about. You gotta talk about smoke, and you gotta talk about jazz.
Ooh, yep, yep.
What the fuck is going on?
Never use that as a sexy voice, Marty. That's what I'm stopping this right
Come
now.
on back to bed, baby. I've got a nice drink for you, and you can taste my pudding pop. Yes, Rudy, Tio.
Jen, you just let's just set the romantic scene. Firelight, candles, exotic wines, and cheeses, and he whispers close into your ear.
You run your hand down his sweater.
Oh no. Well, I guess it would be fun to play with pudding pops. Okay, maybe I'm gonna rethink.
I guarantee you,
Okay.
however cringy it is, it'd be better than the ice cream scene from 50 Shades, whichever
That's
movie
true.
that was.
Oh dear God.
We really, I know we can't, but we really should do 50 Shades, Ethel. You should figure out a
Oh,
way.
God. If I could get away with it, we would definitely do 50 Shades.
Just pitch shift it.
So yeah, this movie, fun facts about this movie, it was released with the tagline, "Welcome to the world of crude beauty, danger, and excitement, of wonders, legend, and imagination. Welcome to Harlem, brother." Which is pretty cool tagline. Pretty cool tagline. This was filmed in New York on Ellis Island and New York Harbor. The budget for this film was $350,000. It ended up making $3,677,000, 209 or 3,677. It made a lot of money. It made a lot of money. I couldn't even talk, but it made a lot of money. So much money, in fact, it grossed 10 times its production cost in its first week. Which, not bad. Not bad.
I'd
Much
say
much
nice.
different. Much different than the usual fare we have on this show. It's like, yeah, I made $9,000, and most of the cast was never heard from again.
That's a triumph usually. That's one of your triumphs.
One and done movie.
Or there's that other thing I run into with some of these films. I'm like, oh, fun facts about the film. It was the first role for so-and-so, and nobody else talked about it.
Yep. I run into that with a lot of the things I review. It's that's just how it goes. You go to look at the trivia and it's like, oh, it was covered by Riff Tracks, and that's literally it.
That's all that happened. That was the biggest deal.
Yep.
Yeah, this movie took 4 weeks to make. John Sayles financed most of the film himself. Many of the people on the crew had never been to Harlem before, so first time for them. John Sayles, he wore many hats in this film. He was writer, director, editor, and he acted in it. You might recognize his name. He wrote screenplays for Battle Beyond the Stars, Alligator, and Piranha.
Nice.
Ethel,
Yes.
I think John Sayles. I think he hangs out at the Jacob Burns Film Center, or he used to. I think he lives in this area.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Pleasantville, New York is where I can't remember if I just said that.
Brian, tear out
Yeah.
and see if you can get him for this commentary, dude. See if we call down to
Yeah.
the gaff and see if you can get him on.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think I got much pull.
Oh,
He's like right next door to Brian from Stoutman.
He's constant. He lives the floor below Brian every now and again.
Yeah.
You can hear him
Yeah.
at the floor with the broom handle. Quiet up there! Quit jamming out. And final fact I have on this film was it was filmed in March of 1984. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Good
Pretty
month.
nice.
Not sure why, but good month.
It comes in like a lion, and it leaves like a lamb, or vice versa, or sometimes it just forgets the lamb and it's lion almost.
Maybe it just forgets to end and it just stops. Like there's one called Guy from Harlem, and it just like it ends in a high five, and then that's kind of it.
Oh, Guy from Harlem! Oh my God, that film's great.
Oh,
Well,
it's
I mean,
so crazy. There are parts
I mean,
of it that are good.
Not great as like a well-made film, but great as fun to watch. That's
It's got a great soundtrack. Like the soundtrack on that is funky as all get out.
I love that where he's like, "That's not a woman," and he punches her, and it's just a stuntman all of a sudden.
I can tell the smell of a well done steak from a block away.
Oh gosh, Guy from Harlem, everybody. Speaking of things that come in like a lion, like March. This is an MGM property, which means even though it's public domain, I'm sure to get hit with a copyright claim as soon as it gets put together. But yeah. Say what?
I was just gonna say, freaking YouTube.
They always come
You can
down.
hear us. You can't say anything about our Lord and Master. Shh, we love you. We're all working here.
The fucking irony, though, of this flick being up completely free on YouTube, yet someone tries to do a commentary, an alteration to the actual thing, which goes in the parameters of YouTube, that you're altering it to another form of media, yet they're like, copyright strike, oh, for fuck's sake. Yet some fucking blonde dipshit can record someone getting hung in a fucking forest in Japan, and no one bats a fucking eyelid. What the
The
fuck?
difference is several $1 million right there. Several million subs.
Isn't YouTube being paid? I mean, paying these people because you got ads on the movies, even if they're free.
But
You know
still,
what I mean?
if it's to some extent, but still in theory, like they shouldn't, like they should be taken down, but they might like label it as such where you can't tell what it is so much. I don't know. It's so hard to know. Like you do 5 seconds of audio and they slap your ass with a copyright claim, and not in a sexy way. So
Yeah.
Not the ass slap I'm used to.
Exactly.
But, you know.
Not the
Exactly.
loving sass slap.
No. I did
Yeah.
Santa Claus, like the 1985 Santa Claus, and the editing I had to do on that to get it past anything. That's insane.
Which great review on that too. I enjoyed watching that one as well.
Oh, cool.
Guys,
That was fun. That was an awesome review.
folks watching, if you haven't checked out Trivial Theater Triv's channel, check it out. It's great. There's a lot of good stuff going on there. I recommend.
Well, thank you. There's a lot of good stuff here too. Like everybody here does amazing stuff, and I'm happy to be amongst you.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
Woohoo!
But anyway, guys, if we're all getting into the love fest, are we all ready to watch the film?
Well, I've still got clothes on. If we're gonna do a love fest, I should probably change before we go do that. So
Yeah. But yeah, so if everyone is ready, they got their films queued up. I will put in my little jelly squids, and we will start the film.
Okay.
All right, so I'll do the countdown. Let me get my thing queued up. All right. Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brother. Oh, kitty.
Do you know that there were
Well, you-
7 lions that were used for Metro Goldwyn Mayer, but only one of them was called Leo?
You
Oh,
guys ain't hearing
Oh,
mine,
really?
are you?
They use 7 lions.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Over the course of the time that MGM was around.
Oh, okay.
What was it like a
Anarchist
Dukes of Hazzard
convention.
situation? Every time that lion roared, it killed one, so they had to get another one.
To my knowledge, it was just like over the course of, because they really like, even though they're associated with stuff, it's now all digital. So like over the course of them using a live lion for that logo, they went through 7 lions.
The fun fact, to get it to roar, there's just a guy off camera with a bag of catnip wiggling it.
Aw, that's adorable. Speaking of, there's a laser pointer.
Lasers.
pewters. It's a pewter. It's a big fuck off pewter.
Can you guys hear mine?
I'm hearing somebody's, I'm not sure who.
Is it coming
I think
through
it's
like the,
Brian.
Should I lower the volume on it?
If you could, just a tad, because I
Tell
know
me when.
you're.
how's that?
Is that good?
That's good. That's not too distracting.
All right.
Everybody good with
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, groovy.
So, Ethel, is this kind of like a man who fell to earth, Starman kind of job? Like fucking.
Yeah, a little bit. Only he's a brother.
Okay.
Ellis Island Immigration Center.
Which I remember the director was saying this was in attempting to be a comedy. It was also supposed to be a commentary on immigration and on how people are treated when they come to America.
Ah, I was going to say, it looks like the X-Men.
Does that mean we're going to see Hugh Jackman in Speedos?
Well, maybe a huge axeman, or yeah, or maybe my cock.
And from that point on, they called him Hopalong.
What is a gore scene in the movie right there?
Right out the bat.
Well, if you're gonna hit him hard from the start.
Come on, dude. Jeff Bridges was able to heal way quicker than that.
You know what this movie is? I wonder if this movie has Sherlock, because this guy would say that there's something afoot.
Oh no.
Sorry, that was terrible.
Nahar.
Does he
Oh,
hop
yeah.
as good as those the hopping vampires in that
Oh,
in that one movie?
They do CGI these days for that. For one leg.
Like, say what you want, but he's going to have a leg up on everyone in the 3-legged race.
Denim. I wonder if does he make sounds when he bounces, like doing 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 doing.
Oh,
Someone
fuck.
thinks he's having sex next door, and it's just him kind of bouncing around the room.
Well, I like in Futurama with those 2 spring robots playing cards. Knock it off up there.
It's you start hearing the Q-Bert. You remember when you land on the block and stuff? Yeah.
He's going to get to the edge and jump on a frisbee and go back to the top.
I don't know why, but for some reason this is reminding me of The Wiz.
I could see that.
I don't know why though. It's
Was
like
so Ellis Island, is that Ellis Island?
I think
That's
so.
where he landed.
Yeah. So that, I guess, is that a museum or is that like it just abandoned?
Both.
It
Both.
looks like
Maybe?
wherever he's at is abandoned right now.
Well, in the
Yeah.
80s, though, would they have had everything open at Ellis Island, or would it have been more like?
Depends. Well, 84. Like they were redoing. I think they were redoing the Statue of Liberty with all the scaffolding and shit. So
Ah,
around 80, 84, somewhere around there.
okay.
I've been inside the. I'm sorry.
No, good.
I've been inside the Statue of Liberty. It's kind of cramped, narrow. Just talk about the Statue.
Brian, does
yeah.
she wear any underwear underneath that big garb? I gotta ask.
Oh,
is she
No, I don't-
commando like?
no, you can't tell.
Were there 4 dudes and an NES joystick in there?
Oh, TYTD asks a good question. Was most of New York kind of, he calls it borked at this point in time?
Was it what?
Ooh, Twin Towers.
He's
big
saying
time.
borked, but like screwed up or like kind of.
Fucked.
Yeah,
Was it
exactly.
fucked over?
I mean, it's always been that way. You know.
Looks like he has a dog paw for a foot there.
84 was Reaganomics, man. There was no recovery then.
The drip
Oh,
down fucking bullshit.
Who just farted? Oh, that's a tugboat.
No. Why does it look like the Statue of Liberty blew her head off? What the hell?
I'm more taken aback by his janky foot. I mean, the toenails on that guy. My God, go see a pedicurist.
Well, he's in New York, so there's no shortage of nail salons.
True.
Oh my God, is that the Twin Towers? Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if they still do it, but I think they used to take you by helicopter. They used to have helicopter rides
Around
New
the
York.
Statue of Liberty and shit and all that.
Brian,
I don't know if
you
it's
can
the Statue of
guarantee
Liberty,
that there's
but
no
You
aircraft
could see
allowed
it
in
when
the
you were in the
fucking
helicopter.
city limits, dude. I guarantee there's.
yeah, well, I'm already net now, but I mean before
Oh yeah.
9/11,
Hold on a minute.
like in the 80s or something, you
I'm
could
still
take
here.
helicopter rides.
That would have been cool.
If this was a more famous film and it got like a fancy Blu-ray release, they probably would digitally remove those towers. Just saying.
Why? What is the point of that? Like, it's like that fucking those buildings existed, and it's even said okay if it was like a fucking statue of a dictator or like a fucking a monument to some fucking horrible kind of atrocity or something like that. But no, it's 2 fucking fantastic buildings that were sadly destroyed by a bunch of fucking lunatics. Why fucking remove it? Why erase that kind of thing? It's like, oh, people get sad. Fuck that. Don't forget the good. Don't focus on the bad shit. Focus on the good stuff about it.
It's like the guns in E.T. They're all walkie-talkies.
Yeah, that was really dumb.
Don't get me started on that.
How
Jen, get him
fortunate!
started on that.
How fortunate he found a shoe in his size. By the way, just hanging there in the dumpster.
You know that's movie physics for you. Woo!
Maybe his foot stops growing because the shoe's on it now.
Well, he's going to work with those janky ass nails, though.
His foot grew back already.
The man
Oh,
with
maybe it's
the left
too big
foot.
for him.
Wow, he's got great legs.
I'm digging the soundtrack now.
Ah, okay. Woo! I could headbang, I would.
Is that a dwarf or a really short man in the background?
Hey, look, it's one of those creepy 80s vans.
That was Francisco's brother, Ethel.
No,
There
what
was
is that
the
guy with the white
Griswold
cap?
Roadster. The Griswold family roadster was in the background. You could see
I was
that.
gonna say, if the shaggin' wagon comes a rockin', don't bother knocking.
The guy with the white cap, maybe he's like a, I don't know, Nation of Islam or something like that. I don't know.
See, I'm gonna edit it so like when he walks by the Griswold car there, you got Chevy Chase. Roll him up.
We missed it a second ago, but there was a couple of nice pairs there.
Those are some quality pairs.
Yes.
Joe Martin seemed to think so.
It's like, you put this pair back right now, otherwise I'm going to call the damn cops.
The woman's gonna turn around. Stop eyeing my pairs.
And they're a nice pair, too.
Ethel,
Got a pair.
I'm sorry. How many weeks did they shoot this?
4 weeks, Brian.
Oh, okay, because the cinematography is not bad. You know, it's not badly lit or anything like that. It looks, you know, not like those other ones, because the other ones kind of look, the lighting doesn't look the greatest sometimes, but this one has better cinematography.
I think during the day they probably used a lot more natural lighting and shit, Brian.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Except for this shot, because there's the big awning, and that would be difficult.
Suddenly, I want some Bud Light. I mean, I usually want some Bud Light. Maybe that's
What? Why is that? I don't understand why. The power of money compels you.
Wait, that's the subtitle, that?
She found the one cop in Harlem. That's amazing.
Fistful of Dollars, Part 3.
I want to pay you with your own money, please.
He's going to be foiled by those parachute pants.
Hey, Ethel, what's the time code?
Time code is 12 minutes, 42 seconds.
Well, okay, thank you.
No troubles.
My thing got a little behind. Or ahead or something.
Oh, good.
We need
It's
Benny
true
Hill
what they
music.
say. White men can't jump.
Man, you can stick to the thing. It's helpful.
I wonder what the inspiration for his clothing is. Like, I don't know. It's like a Twilight Zone. Like they observe what the Earth people wear, like at a certain time period, or maybe that's just what their planet.
Jesus,
yeah.
Jesus didn't look like he was in pain on that crucifix so much as he looked like he's like, oh, I'm having a case of the Mondays.
Man.
Well, you know, Son of God, I'm sure there's probably a more case of the Mondays than, excruciating, agonizing pain. Ooh,
Oh,
hey,
Marty.
He's like, oh, this again.
Marty,
That's well lit.
there's a scene in this movie. You gotta look for it. There's graffiti on the back of a wall, and it literally says Marty and John. Swear to God.
Okay. So do you think there was like there's an alternate universe couple of us time traveled to 84 and
Spray painted the wall.
Alternate universe, Marty. He's like, hey, John, let's go spray paint this wall. It should be good crack.
a great crack.
Everything's
Savage.
good crack if you let it.
Hey, especially in the 80s. Actually, this was pre-crack epidemic.
Ah. His neckerchief is positively delightful.
Well, depend what area you lived in. if it was pre-epidemic. This was like kind of like the height of it in some places when it kind of started kicking off really heavy.
That Necker, I'm gonna give this to my kids. The Netflix reboot of Scooby Doo.
I wonder if his costume's based on like the past, because it doesn't look. I don't know if it looks like a modern
I
20th
think
century
it's
clothes.
Brian. I think it's
Yeah.
just rags he found. Dude, I
Oh,
don't think
really?
there's- Yeah,
So
I think
he landed naked.
Yeah,
He pulled
I'd
a
say so.
Terminator.
Yeah, I
I
was thinking
guess so.
Terminator. Yeah.
Or his flight suit, because he was like some kind of flight suit. Maybe he got destroyed when his ship
Yeah.
crashed.
Yeah.
So we missed out on a good buffalo shot. Damn it! I always miss those.
Getting cheated out of it every time, Trev.
I know. It's disappointing. Like boobs for days, but no dicks. Ugh.
That was also the ultimate tagline of this film.
Diseases we ain't even got.
That's actually a topic or thing that Jen's brought up, Ethel's brought up, and now we need to do a stream on that, discussing how come it's okay for ladies to get their bits out, but fellas can't have their like meat and veg flopping all over the place.
I suppose it's a thing of like boobs are, even though boobs are like part of it, it's not like genital. I don't know. Maybe it's a genitalia thing.
You speak English.
Well, we did get the beaver shot in Life Force.
True.
The whole Life Force, the entire movie.
That's
But we did
for 4 weeks of
in that movie too. So I mean, they did play it kind of equal, which was nice.
for 4 weeks. They're doing nice camera work, like that dolly there. It's very very well done. They're not rushing the shots, they're making them look good.
Yeah. No, it's filmed well. They did a good job.
I don't know. I mean, if it wasn't shot well, maybe it would affect the viewing experience. I'm not sure.
I'd like to think if this guy let his hair grow out enough, it looked exactly like this woman's haircut.
How long until she takes him over her knee because he's not doing what she'd like?
Yeah. Your caseworker sucks if they got egg salad on their shirt. So.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, he kind of looks like Don Cheadle a little bit.
I thought he looks like a young Ken Foree. Or maybe that's me.
The man is crazy, or the man is a whale. Takes one to know one, so.
That's a good
What
point.
if he's all three?
That's a good point, TYTV. Man junk can be shown unless it's outside of an art house film.
Do you think they're cowards of dicks or boobs, TYTD? Or both?
So is this dude's ascot better than Fred from Scooby Doo, or what? Because
I think it's on par. I mean, because he's even got like the whitish pants. Only thing is, he's got better muscles, like better arms. Like he fills out the shirt better.
Diagnosis.
I think they choose a red dress because that works better with the camera, I think, than rather like a gray dress.
Oh, totally.
It looks more orange to me than red, but maybe that's...
Well, no. Yeah, but I mean, orange or red, it's much more, sticks out more than...
It pops.
Pops,
Brian, you mean it pops?
Yeah.
Well, you
Like
look
a
at the
bag.
bar, it's all kind of gray, just kind of dim, and then you get that
Yeah.
pop of color. Yeah, so it's like
There's
Sixth Sense.
definitely a dive bar.
Hey, dive bars have the best food.
Mm. And they got more interesting customers.
Oh, no doubt.
Jen, when I go to visit you, can you take me to an American dive bar?
Oh, I think she's muted.
Jen, you're muted. You're
Well, now's your
muted.
chance to say whatever you want.
She's like, Martin, such a bollocks. What an arsehole. I don't know how I got stuck with him. Honest to God, if I had a chance, I'd run him through right here, right now. I'm laughing and thinking about all the things I'm going to do to him. Yeah, I'm going to cut him to pieces. She's gone. She's going to come back to.
Para, a dive bar is just really dingy, a shoddy bar. It's dang.
But it's a lot of fun.
For those who live in England, it's called Witherspoon.
Marty.
Yeah.
Marty, that guy does look like the guy from Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, Ken Foree.
Yeah.
I think he looks like Ken Foree. I know it's not him, but it's just he's kind of his forehead and his eyeline kind of looks like Ken Foree.
Yeah.
What, Smokey?
The dude with the brown jacket.
Oh, maybe a little bit, maybe.
Ethel, how does Lowenbrow rate on the beer scale and shit? Lowenbrow.
It sounds like a beer. Is it a beer?
Oh,
yeah.
You know what? Maybe they used Lowenbrow because it was cheaper for the budget. Like if they had like Budweiser or Miller, or the copyright, maybe. I'm just guessing.
They had Bud Light though.
They had Miller Lite. They had
they did
too, didn't
I
they?
didn't see it.
There's a Miller Lite.
Still can't hear you, babe.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking. Yeah.
That's okay.
It's,
no worries.
Yeah.
It's just a 70s beer. It's a 70s beer.
It's kind of like Schlitz type.
I was just about to say that, John. It's like Schlitz. More popular back in the day.
As long as it isn't hams.
Oof. That was that SNL skit with Adam Sandler and Chris Farley, Schlitz gay.
There's actually some really great, like early at.
No,
so good.
Can't hear you at all, Jen.
Oh no, Jen! What did you do?
She's gonna go out and go back in again.
Oh, she'll be back.
Boy, the arcade playing in the background there—that's a fancy tune.
I get so wistful for stand-up arcade machines. Miss them.
You can actually buy them now. Like there's this whole like sub-market of like arcade cabinets. It's crazy.
Do you know how much they cost? I'm sorry.
I think between like 3 and 5. I'm not sure though.
$300.
I think so. Hang on, let me look.
It depends on the game and how sought after it is. Because I used to live around the corner from a guy who fixed them and shit. Like he had them in like right downtown area and shit.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we got you back, Jen.
Oh, okay.
I just
sorry about this.
Damn it.
From what it looks like here, if you look up arcade 1UP, so arcade the number 1 and then up, go to their website. They're the only ones I know that do do cabinets, but there might be options there that at least would put you on the right path.
Oh yeah, they got the they're not original cabinets. They're like what do they call it? Replicas. They're a little bit small. But yeah.
I was saying stuff. I was wondering why no one was answering. I guess that explains it.
We missed you, Jen.
For whatever reason, your audio was out. I'm glad it's back, though, Jen. Welcome.
I'm
My
I don't know
piece.
what it was.
There's my piece. I'm quiet. Go.
Jen, Marty was talking all kinds of smack while you were off.
Oh, I believe you. I believe it. I love how Marty's not even denying it.
like
You
the thing he
fucking
wants
right,
to
well.
do to you while you're not looking is it's positively it's gonna get this whole chat taken down. It's frankly like wow.
Jen, Marty wants you to wear an ascot sexier than that guy's wearing and shit, man.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. You pervert, Marty.
Okay. Fine.
That's a-
Just wear the shark suit in our wedding night, then that'll do.
Okay, you're very vanilla.
I was on a film set. They at night they put water on the concrete because it helps with the lighting. It's like with the rain here. Like I think it helps with the light.
Well, that makes sense.
Ethel, could
It's
I have
actually
the
really
pencil,
smart.
please?
It gives it a good look, too. Like, streets always look better when they're wet in movies.
Keep
That's
your
most
eyes
things
peeled.
look better when they're wet.
I was just thinking
Any
that.
graffiti, keep your eyes peeled because there's that Marty and John in it. I don't know what scene it
Jen,
is, but it's there.
26, 27, Jen.
Thank you.
My God.
Look at her
Helen
hair.
Hunt is
Holy
looking
shit.
rough. Helen Hunt is looking rough.
I think my mom had hair like that at one point.
Nice.
No bullshit.
Keeping
84.
Aquanet in business.
Yeah. The supply of Aquanet went down significantly in the 80s because it was being used so much.
Ah, the good old days.
She said that she was big as an ass.
Nah, she said house.
Oh, got it. Okay, that makes more sense. It's like you're as big as a donkey. That's crazy. I feel so bad for you.
Like she's some kind of gourmet cook. My philosophy is you got complaints,
Long before E.T.
Brother from
E.T.
another
was
planet.
82.
I
Brother
thought
from
E.T.
another-
was. I thought
Huh?
E.T. was 85.
No, it's 82.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then just after E.T.
brother from another planet, phone home. Do you think he likes Reese's or Skittles?
Candy lipstick.
There you go.
I'm guessing he learns English via the TV.
That's how a lot of people do.
Now you fucking teenagers learning history from fucking anime on YouTube. Fucking Battle Italia. Yes, the Nazis were sexy boys and the Italians were sexy women. Fucking anime, man. I like my anime, but come on.
You mean they're not, Marty?
They're fucking not.
They're like, oh, and the Russians had giant mech suits. Of course.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I always
That
knew
was
my
the
history
craze.
teacher was bullshit.
I fucking hope they don't, or else Ukraine is fucked. Fucking command and conquer. Shit. This ain't no game.
So, is he always going to be known as Little Earl, or when he gets bigger, does he become like medium-sized Earl? How does that work?
Big girl. He's excited.
He's still growing
TYTD,
up.
oh. TYTD asks, when did this become hentai? Or when does this become hentai?
Ooh. You got my attention with hentai.
Well, that'll definitely get me more viewers because everybody likes the anime titties.
Just about as much as you do. When he does, he's 5 years old. It's like
Yeah, he's only sticking around this place because he wants shoes.
It's like, finally, I'll have two that match.
Yes. Like, if I have to listen to this lady continually gab on, I guess I can deal with that.
Extra is next level. TY.
Oh no! Fucking Jehovah's Witnesses! Fuck! He's
Wow.
got Jehovah's after him.
Oh no.
That,
Well,
that
what's worse,
taller
Jehovah
guy-
Wit?
that taller guy kind of looks like the kid from Grandma's Boy.
Oh
He
God.
seems-
What's worse, having Jehovah's Witnesses after you or Scientologists?
Oh God!
Jehovah's Witnesses. They're pushy.
Well, they're gonna audit our thetas.
Oh no!
They,
No!
they all get the fucking door slammed in their face. That's what happens.
Hell yeah!
My,
But John, don't you want to ride the mothership and meet Lord Xenu?
my friend nearly got honey potted by Jehovah's.
Oh
And, like,
shit!
she was chatting away to him, and I stuck my head down the stairs and go, "Don't bother, she's probably a frigid." And he's just like, "Oh fuck," and closed the door.
Okay, do you guys remember Family Matters? Is
I
that
was
the
thinking
lady?
that.
Is
I
that
was
the
thinking
grandma?
that too, the grandmother. I was
Yeah.
thinking that too.
Oh, really?
I think so.
It looks like her. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that.
Yay! When does Urkel show up?
Did he do that?
Urkel's who Big Earl grew up into. I mean, Little Earl.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, who would have known? That's a young Jael White.
Yeah.
Way
Oh my god, I
like
hope we get
Emperor.
Evil Stevel.
That'd be hilarious.
That show got weird.
Yeah. But you know, it's any show that goes on for too long. That just seems to be the way that they roll.
That's
Oh,
true.
Jen Triv, you have to watch the Key and Peele sketch about how it turns out Urkel has actual fucking telekinetic powers, and he's
Oh,
controlling
nice.
all the actors, and even Carl. He's like, I was in Die Hard, motherfucker. Yet I'm playing a one-trick pony to this fucking nerd. You're just a fucking pawn in his game.
Nice.
Oh, they got Pac-Man.
Woohoo!
Yay, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man Fever?
Hey, they're talking about tools. Would anybody want to see their tools?
Marty, show me the tools in your toolbox.
Yeah, okay. I'll take a picture.
Oh, look, it's Father Guido Sarducci before he joined the priesthood.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh God. You know what? We had the ascot before, and now we've got a really sexy ass hat. This movie has everything.
Variety.
Elote. How you doing? Everybody keeps talking Spanish to him. Like, does he look like he speaks Spanish? I mean, I don't understand.
It's like, oh, you got to plug it in, asshole.
I was gonna say, just hit it with a hammer. That's how I fix everything.
Yeah.
Pew! Don't pull it out. You'll destroy it. No! My high score! It's gone.
I think it's very safe to have that with your ceiling, by the way.
And the next thing you know, one of these poor assholes is trying to like take a cabinet across the street the way George Costanza did to save his Forever score.
Right, yeah.
We didn't have enough money for Cheech Marin, so we got this motherfucker.
Well, if you squint real hard, it could be him.
And slap a bit of Vaseline over the camera lens, yeah.
There you go. Well, we should do that anyway. I mean, isn't that normal?
Well, how else are you going to get the camera?
Kind of like your Coke Zero. He's kind of like your Coke Zero, Cheech Marin. He's not quite there. That's okay.
There you go.
Well, I think they did smear the lens with like cream, like back in old Hollywood, like with women's faces.
They smeared women's faces with lens cream?
No. They smeared the lens with cream.
Jimmy,
Like,
don't say a fucking word.
Wrinkles, you know?
Don't say a fucking word.
I was just going to say something, Marty.
My fucking spidey sense went to my sexual gen fucking best sense went tingling.
Wow, that's an oddly
they
specific thing to tinkle there, Marty.
Or they lighted them in such a way that, like, if you met them in public, they wouldn't. They lit them in such a way that you know they looked, you know.
It's like, without giving away too much, it's like the tail end of the new Spider-Man movie. Even if they didn't, they would.
Marty, I would like you to leave some cream on my face.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
It wouldn't stay in. It wouldn't stay in, Marty. I tried.
She wants another 7. She wants a number 17 with a side of olives.
Yeah.
Lord, fucking Jesus. And remember, when you meet my parents, you're a mute, simple farm girl from New Mexico, okay? You're a mute, simple farm girl from New Mexico.
So in other words, you're a tall, brassy broad from New York.
With cream all over her face.
No, you just pull there's something about Mary, like you've got that one piece of hair in front that just like sticks straight up.
Ethel, did you see this movie before?
Yeah.
Did you say? Oh, you have. Is it a slow burn movie? Would you say?
In
it's
some
slow
parts,
burn, basically, right?
Some parts.
Yeah.
Slightly. Are you finding it moves a little slow for you, Brian? Or
no, it's fine. I don't mind the pacing at all.
I hear the Michael Bay remake. It's got more Megan Fox and more explosions.
Now the bigger question: do the explosions happen in a bar? Because you know that needs to happen.
What's his name? Didn't he tell you? Man won't tell you his name. He can't talk.
But budget Cheech Marin actually is a transformer, and it's just really racially insensitive.
You know what? I kind of got the sense that he was a transformer. He just gave off that vibe.
What, does he turn into a Pinto?
He turns into a joint.
that or an ice cream truck.
There you go. Actually, TYTD brings a good thing. He talks about the arcade machines transforming into robots. If you ever get the chance to see, oh God, what's the movie? It was like this little independent movie, and oh God, what was it called? But there was an arcade cabinet that transformed, and like super low budget, but it was done in a really cool way. It's called Escape. No, what is it? It's not Escape Hong Kong. It's called crap. I'll have to go look it up quick. It's really neat though. I highly suggest it.
Oh,
If you've watched the live action version of Wicked City, there's a pinball machine that gets a guy off.
I was
Fucks the
just
dude off.
thinking of that, Marty. I was like, is that the movie?
Triv,
Yeah.
is that movie Asian? Is that like a Hong Kong movie you're talking about?
No, it's done by a couple of guys on YouTube, but I'm what the hell? I'm so sorry. What is it called? I'll look it up here. It's the effects is all done on green screen in a small studio, and it was just it was so cool. It's gonna drive me nuts. I'm so sorry.
Oh, and it's a YouTube video?
Yeah, it's a YouTube video done by like probably a proper production company. It's only like 12 minutes long, but it kind of takes like 80s culture, kind of synth, like it's got synth new wave music. It's so cool. What is it called?
Is it the one with is it oh Christ, is it the one with the time traveling guy he goes back in time?
And there's like Hacker Man and
Triceratops.
Yes.
I'm trying to fucking think of the name of it. The Hasselhoff done a music video for it as well. I'm trying to
exactly.
Fucking think.
And they fight like Nazis, and there's Vikings. Kung Fury. Kung Fury is the name of it.
That's it. Yeah.
It's so cool.
Donkey Kong 2?
How could you tell you were back in the Viking times?
I love seeing the old
because of the laser raptors.
Well, this was done. It's made to look like it's in the 80s, but it was actually done in like 2015 or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies that came out like that. There was like Turbo Kid, and there's other ones as well I can't think of at the moment. But
yeah, I agree with you, John. I like seeing the old arcade cabinets in these movies.
Oh, John, I remember those. Donkey Kong.
Childhood.
Donkey Kong, you got Centipede, you got Asteroid, Missile Command.
I have a question for you, right? The movie Joysticks and the poster has a guy hiding in an arcade cabinet, and his dick is where the fucking stick should be. The joystick should be. Does that happen in the movie? I've never seen the movie, but does some dude manage to get
that happening in the movie? It's not like Porky's where he puts his Johnson through the hole in the bathroom. But yeah, that's Joysticks with Joe Don Baker, guys. Fucking Joe Don Baker.
What's that, Ethel? Is that a movie, Joysticks?
Yeah. You've not heard of it, Brian?
No. Is it a what kind of
movie?
About an
arcade. It's about an arcade, Brian, and like basically like TNA type of 80s kind of comedy.
It's a sex comedy set in an arcade.
Yep.
Okay. Was it made in the 80s?
To the list, Marty.
It's got Joe Don Baker in it, who you'll remember from Congo. He was in the control room in Congo.
Oh.
He was amazing in Mitchell.
Yeah, in Mitchell. He was great in Mitchell. He was great in Final Justice.
Oh yeah.
Like he's a lot. I like Joe Don Baker. He's a lot of fun in these kind of movies.
Very much so. He's kind of like Cameron Mitchell a little bit.
He's basically fingering the machine right now to fix it, and she's working the joystick. This is what's going on, literally.
Well, they had to go around ways to get sex scenes done. So, this is an interesting way of doing it.
Very old-fashioned, kind of.
Yes. Marty, this is what Jen wants to do to you.
These old movies.
She's going to start putting fucking quarters up my arse and just fucking tugging away. Jesus Christ.
That's a damn good idea, Marty.
Shit. I wish I had said nothing. Fuck.
The older movies had more charm, like the CGI on new ones just kind of take it away, like the I don't know, the authenticity, it just, I don't know.
But it take you out of it, Brian?
Yeah, it looks too artificial. This is more concrete. I don't know how to explain what I'm talking about.
Well, and New York City is certainly a concrete place, so that's helpful.
Yeah.
What say it's a concrete jungle?
Yes.
Oh, and
Whoa.
those that graffiti that I like. You don't see that now.
Did we
look
see
at Fisher Stevens. Fisher Stevens. Look at Fisher Stevens on the subway.
Is that him?
Yep.
Well, no, Fisher Stevens is Indian. Everyone knows that.
Who is that, John? Who is Fisher?
No, disassemble Johnny Five. That's Fisher Stevens.
Oh.
Who's Johnny? Who's Johnny?
Fisher Stevens was also in the Burning movie and stuff, the horror movie The Burning.
An early edition, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna try and steal the newspaper from Kyle Chandler.
Oh,
well,
nice.
like the video games are more primitive but more charming because like all these new things are just. I don't really play video games, but it's more. It's too ritzy, you know.
Did anyone else think Fisher Stevens was like the fucking Kmart Judd Nelson? Or is that just me? It's just like he's the bargain bin Judd Nelson. He's like the scumbag with the fucking weird face.
He was great. He was great in that episode of Columbo. I think, what is it, Fade into Black? I think that's what it was called. You guys have ever seen that?
One more thing. Your career's never going to go anywhere.
Okay, this is 100%. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, it's kind of off subject, but I'm looking at the main actor in this, and he looks like the taxi driver from Total Recall. Like when they get to Mars, he's got like the one random like little hand.
Oh, yeah, it's because of the kind of mini dreads.
Yeah, but he's got like the same kind of face too, I think.
Hey, Benny!
Dude, this guy's like the Micro Machines guy for being able to fast talk. Holy shit.
Yeah.
My God.
It's weird seeing Fisher Stevens so young.
Yeah.
Ethel, you know, in those days, they didn't have cameras like today's that could shoot like in low light or whatever. It was more challenging to film movies then. You're filming on film. Like these days, they film with digital. And they just, I don't know, more of a challenge in 4 weeks to do all this.
Well, movies look better when they're filmed on film because the frame rate is lower than what modern movies are, because now they're all digital, so the frame rate is higher.
Ethel, I do like some. I do like some new movies. Well, more than some, I would say, but like that are shot on digital. But I do like the film look. You know, I guess I like the newer ones if they look like film. But I know what you're saying, I guess, because you know this is authentic. It's film.
Well, it gives you more of a dreamlike feel, or at least that's how I've always felt with is like, you know, older movies from like the 70s, 80s, early 90s. You know, they have that quality because it's a slower frame rate. You've got the grain in the film, and how lighting appears, which you did touch base on a little bit with the lighting. You know, it's not as crisp. Everything isn't as crisp.
Oh yeah, you mean like digital's like a lot of contrast. It's got a lot of contrast in it.
Yeah, there's too much contrast, and you can't get away with certain effects, certain practical effects. Not that they do them anymore on digital, because you could see wires and you can see whatnot. So it's like,
Also, just a vibe.
I don't know.
It's kind of a vibe.
Well, like older movies, even if they use more primitive effects, I'm thinking like La Dolce Vita. If you see the Blu-ray, you can see Anita Ekberg's hat being flies off her head, but you can see the string. but still, it's kind of charming, even though you can see the string.
Mm.
I know that's
Well,
sort of varying off, but it's
Yeah.
sort of really, because these days, well, The Exorcist, Linda Blair suspended above the bed. They painted the film frames, but now they would just use CGI. So,
Or they'd rotoscope it. They just cut it out. But I don't know. This isn't that old a film. It's 84. That's not that long ago.
I hope not, Ethel.
Well, it is and it isn't. It's both not that long ago and holy fuck ages ago.
Mm.
Are these two guys trying to talk Joe Morton to Menage a Trois?
I was thinking he was trying to talk to them about their god Cthulhu.
They should be more animated if they're talking about a menage a trois, Marty.
That's true. But then they should be more animated if they're talking about Cthulhu, really.
In fairness, they did say they're from Indianapolis.
Oh no, not Indianapolis. Oh shit. We are totally screwed. Run away now. Run!
Wait. We got to think of Ethel's Indianapolis viewers. We can't.
No, if you're Indianapolis viewers, you are awesome. But anybody else, run now!
Oh, look at the classic beer bottles.
Nice.
Oh,
sorry, I get excited about that.
Dude, I was at a bowling alley once, and they have bottles that look like pins.
Oh, nice.
Like, see, that's like going all in with the theme of your establishment. It's bowling, so let's have all the beers look like bowling pins.
Agreed. Well, and finding beers that actually do bowling pins, like, in a shape.
Yeah. Like, oh man, I haven't been bowling in ages. Bowling's fun.
It's very fun.
That's a nice shot. I'm sorry.
That's right.
It's the only sport where like beer and nachos are a performance enhancer.
You got good depth of field in that shot. Like the background and then sort of sticking out there at the bar. I don't know. It looks like a good shot.
It's appropriately lived in.
Or the people in the background. I bet he saved a lot of money just shooting it in this area of New York City. That's why the budget is so low, I guess.
Wait. Hold on a minute. Brian, you saying because it was shot in Harlem, it's cheap. My God, man.
Yeah.
My God, Jesus Christ. How, Jesus. Come on. Seriously. Come on. Wow. You're probably right. But, yeah.
Wow, Marty.
Wow. All of a sudden, we've got Owen Wilson up in here.
Wow.
Wow.
You stole my Triceratops. Wow.
Wow. It's almost like Wally. Wally.
I was in that Saigon cesspit with your father. 5 long years, I kept that uncomfortable watch up my ass.
Here come the men in black. Galaxy Defenders.
And they were stranger than these.
I don't know if any of these are sets. I don't think they're sets. They must not be sets.
That's gonna be stuck in my head.
I was just noticing that bartender still's wearing the ascot. Does he not have like a change of ascots?
Now, don't ascot shame. Some of us aren't as fancy.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just thinking that, if you're behind a bar and it's busy, it's going to get pretty damn sweaty. And if you wear it for 2 weeks straight, it's going to get a little bit starchy.
True. But maybe some women would like that. Maybe it's a babe thing.
I mean, it could be, I suppose. I mean, I'm not sure, TYTD, if this film could afford multiple ascots. If they can afford that much damn beer, they can afford at least one more ascot.
Extra ascot they could.
High five, Jen. High five.
Thank you.
Multiple ascot.
Yes. Dude, that'd be a good band name. We
Like
are the
this.
multiple ascots, and we are here to rock.
Hello, Harlem. We are the multiple ascots.
It'd be good to shout when you're orgasming too. Marty, I'm mascotting.
Jen, your ass got nothing if you fucking do that.
Marty will give you multiple ascots.
I have no doubt.
Jesus.
It'd be a good branding phrase. If your ass got herpes, your ass got nothing.
His anaconda don't want none if it ain't got ascot on.
That's good too, Ethel.
30 days crap out this week.
Just don't get an ascot and an aspix, or what is it? An aspix. What? Never mind.
Abort.
Master of Fear and ascot is like a kind of a handkerchief you wear around your neck and you tie on one side. It was a big thing in the 70s.
Yep.
It's like Fred from Scooby-Doo. The thing he wore around his neck was an ascot.
Alan Grant in Jurassic Park also has an ascot.
No, I remember that in New York City where you get a Grand Central and they try to squeegee your car.
Easy off oven cleaner to clean the windows and shit.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
John isn't the bartender in this? That's Steve James, wasn't he? The Exterminator's buddy, wasn't he? John Easterman's buddy in The Exterminator.
Oh,
fuck.
Puppy.
He is. Yeah,
He's the
guy. He gets the garden rake in the spine.
Yeah.
Oh, he freed the dog. What are you doing? Somebody's gonna come out of their store and their dog's gonna be gone.
Wait, is he eating a head of cabbage like an apple?
I mean, that was the way that they did things in the 80s.
Jesus Christ.
But the farts afterwards were freaking awful.
Marty, wait a minute. Are you telling me this is not normal behavior?
No, I don't know. Is it a turnip? The fuck is it?
It
might be a kohlrabi.
I guess you film in Harlem because, like in Manhattan, you got all those tons of people, and it's hard to control a crowd.
Marty, I think it's a cauliflower.
Jesus Christ! My simple Cro-Magnon-esque Irish brain can't fucking determine fancy fruit and veg like that. It's either spuds and cabbage.
Oh God! Don't lean into the stereotype, darling.
Spuds. Yes.
I wonder if some of the budget. Oh,
Marty, regardless of everything, we still love you dearly, and you kick a lot of ass.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, where's my spuds?
I wonder if some of the budget was spent on getting the song.
We get it, Brian. You're trying to say that the people who made this movie were poor. Okay?
Oh.
You don't have to emphasize it over and over again. Jesus.
Oh, our little alien is growing up and learning about the facts of life. Aww.
Remember the newsstands with all the porn, Brian?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
used to be so much.
I don't think
Like,
they really sell anymore there. In like, well,
Do
Barnes
they
and
still
Noble,
have
don't really-
newsstands? Or is everything digital now?
What?
Do they still have newsstands, or is everything digital now? I haven't been to New York in ages.
Oh, I haven't been there in when's the last time I was? I think.
Oh, you can still
took
get
an
whack
airplane.
bags. Ethel, you can still get physical whack bags.
There's still newsstands in different spots. We got one out here too, so.
It's sad though that probably in a few years kids won't spank off like the way we did when we were kids. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, gone are the days of wholesome masturbation.
Yeah, and sticky pages.
I know. Exactly. There's something nice when they get all crinkly and hard, you know.
And it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's like you're like, oh man, I can't open this, and you know that it must have been a good page, but it's that fucking stuck together, like.
Yo, brother, you forgot your money.
Yep, there's the Griswold family truckster again.
Nice.
Holiday
That's a
road.
sexy looking vehicle.
Holiday. Ooh. I'm gonna get a car and paint it that color. With wood grain on there. Drive it around.
If they filmed
Really?
in 4 weeks, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say that car really pulls the room together.
Maybe if they filmed in 4 weeks, they were doing like 20-hour days or something like that to get all these shots in.
No! He's OD'd.
Oof. Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Oh my god!
Ouch,
Is
ouch,
this
ouch,
the?
ouch, ouch,
Is
ouch,
this
ouch,
the? Is this the fucking was he gonna bring him back like Jeff Bridges brought back the deer in fucking Starman?
I don't think so.
But that whole needle shot is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Oof. Eek.
Have you a needle phobia?
No, it's just I can do needles like if something giving blood or something, but just like when I see them on screen, it's just to give me the heebie-jeebies.
I get that.
Now he's gonna shoot up. Like, what the hell? What the hell?
No,
Don't
hold
do
on a
it,
minute,
brother.
Joe Martin.
Well, he's an
a-
alien.
you need
This
a
guy
bird
clearly-
spoon.
Well, he's
You need
an
a bird
alien,
spoon
so
and a
this is
lighter.
everything's new to him. Everything. you
This
know?
guy clearly never watched War of the Worlds.
Or that commercial with the pen and the eggs.
Yeah.
You know, it occurs to me, he spent all that time with those arcade cabinets. He never once read the FBI warning telling kids not to do drugs.
That's a good point.
Or cartoon All Stars to the Rescue.
Is that the one with Reagan and his fucking wife at the start?
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah. And Garfield and the Ghostbusters and Alf.
Really? Oh my
Yes.
god.
I
Weird.
still think it's gas that Michelangelo, of all the turtles they picked the turtle who's most likely to do fucking drugs. The fucking.
Dude, don't do drugs, bro.
We just get really hungry and eat weird shit on top of pizza. Oh wait.
And try to eat a reporter in a banana suit.
Dude, why is your head on fire? Why is your head all bright and shit? That's weird. Now the big question is this guy there or is he just hallucinating him?
Worshipping the idol of capital.
I don't know.
Lusting after the false salvation of here and now. Black brother and sister perishing of here, man. Waiting for scrap from a pressure table. Oppressor got us for house bed. Young chicks to get reward. Oppressor need a slave and find it here. Oppressor need a harlot and find it here.
So we see that arcades are a gateway drug to heroin use.
I knew it!
And then prostitute.
Okay, I gotta ask, is this guy gonna fight the Predator in an alleyway? After, like, fuck you voodoo magic,
well-
man!
What's this rated?
Shut up.
What is this? What is this film rated?
Oh, I think it's rated R.
Because
Oh,
if it's
no.
on YouTube, kids can watch this. Because they just said blowjob.
Brian, there's
Yeah.
porn. You know, there's
Oh.
good erotic movies on YouTube as well.
Well, I thought they went after. I think YouTube goes after those people. They throw them off the people put stuff on there, they take it off.
Not
You
even
think-
erotic movies where people are having sex too. Don't forget the sex ones, Marty.
You know what though? A
Goddamn.
lot of times it turns into like where they'll really pay attention the first 30 seconds, but then like after that they don't pay as much attention. That's not to say that they don't catch it, but it's not as
That's like a really bad parent getting a quote unquote new Spider-Man movie for their child, and then 15 minutes later they're like, "Wow, that fight must be really intense," and they walk in and it's like, "Oh fuck."
Because in theory, like the algorithm can like pick up on words like blowjob or whatever it might be, swearing and all that stuff. So I don't know though. There's so much, like, you know, so much we don't know about what the algorithm is and how it works and all that stuff. And
Well, I know.
Trev,
And the-
I don't think the people who run YouTube knows how the fucking algorithm works.
That's
No.
true.
Oh, I know that on a stream that I'm in the chat on sometimes, if I put Hitchcock or Fu Manchu, that gets put up for review because of, you know, what those words have in them.
right.
Because
Hitch?
No.
No, it's the ock part of it. They're anti-octopus.
Fucking racist.
Yep.
oh, he's got
But
big
yeah.
bird feet.
But yet naked yoga is okay.
Well, yeah, because namaste.
Holy shit, look at the size of those feet. You know what they say about feet that size.
Holy, he's a fucking Ninja Turtle. He's a fucking Ninja Turtle, guys.
He kind of is.
Kind of.
Somewhere Sasha was excited.
Oh, God, that's
Damn.
right.
It's like, damn it, I lost my shoes. Doing. It's like, oh, all that heroin went right to my feet.
Oh, is this the part where we're gonna see it? It say Marty and John on the wall. John.
John?
I know it's around. It's one of the walls. It says Marty and John. I can't remember which, but I know I saw it.
Don't take my man, John.
John, it hasn't come up yet, I don't think, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
The fuck is he doing?
Oh, he's finger painting. Oh, he's gonna start getting lightheaded if he plans on doing too much of that wall, though.
Yeah.
The Simpsons. God damn it, son of Bob. Stop using your blood to write the letters. You keep on passing out.
God, get a pen. Isn't that what he says? Snake.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Stigmata from Lake Titicaca. Oh, that's awesome, TYTD.
Oh, Blunder.
Hey, look, we're seeing his biggest fans.
Oh my god. Jesus.
High five.
Yeah. Bad puns for life, baby.
I know, exactly. We need to start a club.
One of these is going to be the big red button that you shouldn't press that like causes the earth to explode.
You know what? I hated fuckers like that. When Christmas time came and we had all the animatronic Santas and dogs and teddies,
Yeah.
there was that one prick, and it wasn't a child. It was never a child. One prick who was like, ha, turns on all the fucking animatronic toys. And he's like, you must have the funnest Christmas ever. I'm like, get out, you dirty bastard.
Made over 30 trips back south after she escaped the first time.
That's the same way with like dog toys and stuff. You get the people that like squeeze every single one.
Yeah.
It's like you
They
weren't a
wanted-
proctologist. Quit squeezing the merchandise.
Stop squeezing the Charmin.
Exactly.
I can't judge because when I'm in my porn shops, I like to squeeze everything.
But that's different. That's a porn shop. You're supposed to squeeze everything. Anything
Yeah, I
that's
guess
not
that's-
nailed down is free to squeeze.
Jed,
That's
Jed,
what-
Jed, the guy behind the counter, you do not squeeze. I told you, okay?
Ugh.
It's
Marty,
fun,
you know what?
Marty.
You're imposing rules that don't seem quite fair, honestly.
You know, some people say hello with their mouth. Some people like to say hello with their hands.
You're right. He is very squishy.
If you're looking for Bobby, I have no idea where he is.
I like squashies. They're good.
He comes and goes.
I've only seen parts of Men in Black. Are these guys? I know there's a Men in Black. Before there was Men in Black, there's talks about them in the UFO.
We had a kid overdose right downstairs last night. And you're
I don't know if these guys are FBI agents or aliens or
They're aliens.
they're aliens.
They're aliens, Brian.
Yeah.
They got 3 dicks and 2 sets of balls.
Woo.
And 17 nipples at various points throughout their body. That's why they wear the high-necked shirts.
And their ass crack goes halfway up the back of their spine.
Do all their nipples get erect when they get aroused?
No, only half. It depends on what side you tickle.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask me how I know so much.
Wait, did I hear them
I never
speaking?
cried.
They can speak, right? Those guys.
Okay. I think so.
Because the guy that the main character. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't talk at all, Brian. The Men in Black, the other aliens chasing him, they do talk.
Okay.
I don't know why, but this is giving me Blackula vibes, like the lady singing, and I have no idea why.
To shoot fast, you'd have to write the script out. You couldn't I don't know if you can improvise that much. You'd have to have everything planned out before you shot anything, so you could save time and money.
Well, you probably would have it all planned out before you started filming, Brian. It was only filmed in 4 weeks. It wasn't like planned and written in 4 weeks.
Huh?
Maybe it was. Maybe it was. Who knows?
Oh, it could be. Yeah. Well, they're not using a ton of locations, I don't think.
Thumbnail.
Woo!
Woohoo! Thumbnail sequence. Hey. Sorry, lady, I had to replace you in the thumbnail. Sorry.
Hey, it's about priorities, and the priority was getting you in the thumbnail, so you do what you got to do.
I wanted to sit next to the brother from another planet, not her.
I don't blame you. You know, with a beret that awesome, how could you not?
Dude, look at he is working that beret, honestly.
Oh, hell yeah. He's got like Sam Jackson levels of cool going on with that.
Marty, you should wear a beret and an ascot.
I'm not wearing a beret and an ascot.
Will you wear one of the two?
I'm an Irishman. We can't wear a beret and an ascot. We burst into flames.
You know what? You could turn it. You could turn the beret around, and it would kind of be like a flat cap.
Marty,
No,
please.
you don't understand. If we wear anything that's more fashionably above our station, we burst into flames. I'm lucky. I can just about wear a t-shirt and a pair of jog pants rather than a fucking meal bag. Like, Jesus Christ.
Marty, we appreciate your sacrifice, and we love you for it.
Thank you.
I remember when you were working the Apollo. I have to stand in line to get a ticket.
Why does this other dude just give
Stand in
off
line,
absolute
go out just to see my favorite singer. And now here you go. Where did I
She's like, don't touch me. Don't ever touch me.
It's funny how
This picture of those women on they call the Rubies. It must be a reference to the Diana Ross and the Supremes, maybe like a.
Well, there were so many of those bands back in the day.
Yeah,
like they were the Marvels and the Chiffons and the Ronettes and stuff. So it makes sense. Yeah. Funny, haha, not funny, ironic.
The chick from the Ronettes just passed away recently too.
I was just thinking.
Yep.
That's just too bad. That's just too bad.
And 2022 has kind of been a bastard for like taking people. There's been so many like people of note that have passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost Loaf, Louis Anderson, and the chick from the Ronettes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Betty White,
Carrie
Sidney
Fisher.
Poitier.
What year did Carrie Fisher and David Bowie and a bunch of fucking other
2016.
Yeah, that was like a fucking call of so many kind of celebrities and stuff.
Eddie Van Halen died. That was bad, I thought.
And didn't Tom Petty die in 2016, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Dave wasn't playing the waiting game no more.
Some of those people died too young.
Yeah.
They could have lived longer.
Well, God, Carrie Fisher died, and then her mom died not that long after. Holy, can you imagine?
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. Yeah.
I'll only be a second, honey.
This tastes like beer. This beer matches my dress. You wanna try both?
Ethel, is he gonna smell her vagina perfume? Or is
Oh God!
For you, if you will.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right, so she's lost, and she's lost the friggin' wig with her. What else is she gonna take off her body before she comes in? She's gonna come in there. You're gonna look like a different person completely.
You ever see the movie I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker? And how the chick starts taking her ass out and all that shit?
Yeah. That's a fun movie.
Still interested?
The amount of exposition in this movie is blowing my damn mind.
I will tell you, I gotta give Joe Martin props. He does such like for a dude who isn't able to talk, he is incredibly expressive and gives a good performance in this, I think.
Yeah. Excellent performance.
He gets along good with the kid because they're both like kids.
Wait, Joe Morton's like a kid?
No, he hangs around. He's hanging around with that kid, and he's sort of like a kid.
Kind of childlike in his innocence.
Childlike, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. A kid who does heroin.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a kid could see a heroin needles and.
Well, hopefully not, though. Kids don't do heroin. Oh, wait a minute. You shouldn't be watching this anyway. I clearly selected this is not made for children. What are you doing? Don't be watching.
Because it's with all the cool. Maybe like there's some cool kids that get stoned and watch us.
Hey, views count regardless.
This is why my view count is so low. Is I'm excluding the children from my product.
How does that alien? How do those alien yells rate on the sci-fi scale and shit?
I don't know, but that was the worst reenactment of the Queen music video ever.
Whoa!
Oh, you mean Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So we cut away from the sex scene of these two to go see those guys go. Not sure how I feel about that.
It was a metaphor for how they had. Wait a minute. She sees his feet, and her biggest complaint is the toenails, not that he's got 3 toes.
Oh, no, I don't think she ever saw his feet. She just felt them.
Ah.
Oh my God! Is he like fucking the $1 million man or the $10 million man? He's like
$6 million man.
Yeah. Oh my God! The soundtrack's now turned into the Commando soundtrack with the Jamaican tin drums.
I rather dig it.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Men got to bring back wearing the crop top with holes in it.
There you go.
He's like, no, I don't think it's a gay shirt. Stop saying that. Okay, maybe it is a little gay. Let's have sex then. After you. Oh, I miss the steel drums already.
I do too.
Bring them back.
We want them now. They are our precious.
So, how long you been up here, pal?
This is the most bizarre episode of Sesame Street I've ever fucking seen.
My first day in this
Well, there haven't even been any puppets. I mean, there was some, hand up someone else's ass probably, but no puppets.
Sunny days. This guy's getting harassed by a cop.
Can't be all that bad. Hey. Pretty damn nice to me, Harlem.
So, where are you heading this fine evening, sir?
Like people are people, right?
Mind showing me your feet?
Not like your head and your status is people with me.
He's like, do you know how fast you were sitting?
Right?
Oh my God, that was amazing! Ethel's greatest joke of the night.
What do you think?
If I could
You got
clap.
a permit for those pants?
Like, you got a pocket out. Gonna have to write you up for that.
It's like a busted tail light.
So now they're discussing, is he like a YouTube reviewer before there was YouTube?
My God, what did we do before YouTube?
What the fuck is he doing?
He took his eyeball out.
As you do. He'll be seeing you, Marty. He'll be seeing you.
Why didn't he grab it to a hand like a sensible person?
That's a good effect.
That's making me think of the Dark Crystal with Agra.
Yeah.
I guess he's keeping an eye out for trouble.
I'll be seeing you in the morning sun.
So Rocket Raccoon is gonna come along and like grab his eyeball and stuff, and start giving it to Thor. Oh, it's training the eyeball. Oh, that's so sweet. Him and the eyeball are gonna be so happy together. They're gonna go on long walks, and they're gonna go, have ice cream and.
Of course, now the brother won't be able to turn a blind eye to all the drug use in Harlem.
I foresee it being a problem.
Optically, I'm not sure it's gonna work.
When he finally learns how to talk and tell everyone his story, there won't be a dry eye in the house.
Why don't the guys join in with these puns?
He'll finally get his big break, and he'll get to do all those Visine commercials. So
Do you have dry eyes?
When your eye feels like it's in a planter, dry, itchy.
Does it feel surrounded by dirt and possibly bugs? Then you need clear eyes.
Is that fucking dude on Lazy Susan? Can he not just turn like a regular person?
Now here's the question: with the eyeball in the planter, was he hoping to raise a bigger eye creature? Does this go on to become the attack of the eye creature?
I'd pay $10 to see that.
Even though it goes back in time and he ends up in a shitty movie where there's a guy in like a creepy guy in pajamas and random anyway.
I'm following you.
Oh, I'm glad someone is.
Stick it right back in. Yeah, don't rinse it off or anything.
No, why would you do that?
That's kind of
fucking earth.
You want to keep that earthy tone,
Hey, a penetration's a penetration, and sometimes the grit makes it better.
I'm just surprised the pig didn't eat it that whole time it was in that planter.
Slow motion.
All right, so we've got beret and eye patch.
R.
Like a French pirate.
That's one sexy Somalian pirate right there.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck it. Sure. He shouldn't even grown back that leg. He would have been like the perfect pirate then.
TYTD's right. There's a worm in my brain. Sir, my eye's not working. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? If that doesn't work, just use a hammer.
Drums are back.
See, now we've just turned into like a stalker movie.
I hope there's a rabbit.
Oh, look at that sexy mobile.
Oh, look, it says Marty and John right there.
Is that it?
That's
yeah.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah. John, you see it?
Yep, I saw it. I told you.
Marty
Marty,
and
are
John.
you cheating on me with John? Were you cheating on me with John in 1980 something?
No, we're dragons, Jen. We're dragons.
Okay. I guess I can be okay with that.
That's better than being a jet or a shark. Because when you're a jet or a shark all the way.
You and Marty now have to get that dragon tattoo on your arm. Exactly like that.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. I'm down.
Are you down for this?
As long as we don't say bad dragon, just dragon, and that's it.
Yeah, don't get bad dragons. That's something completely different.
Well, my ass is Ben Dragon. Does that count?
Did he just steal a pimp mobile?
It doesn't count unless he gets a pimp coat and hat with it.
Ethel,
Yes.
is this? Well, I know this is before Terminator 2 and the other films you listed of the main character, the main actor. But do you know? I don't know if it's his first film, but it's probably one of his first, I guess, right?
It's an earlier film, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do you know, like, it's not his first, I don't think, right?
But no, there was a few others before this, I think, like 2 or 3.
Yeah. My memory's bad sometimes. I can hear something and forget.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm really digging the soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack is excellent.
Yeah. It works.
I love the soundtrack.
What was that?
It kind of sounds like an 80s procedural.
Tonight on NYPD Blue.
There you go.
Tonight on Heart to Heart. Hey, look, it's Newman.
Oh, I remember those salesmen. I don't know if they still have them in the streets of New York.
Guys, was that Wayne Knight?
No, Wayne Knight was heavier.
I don't know.
No, now he's scoping out a Colonial. He wants to buy a house.
I remember on the streets of New York, like they'd be selling eyeglasses and
Yeah, dude, you go to
radios.
where was it? Down to Canal Street. They had all types of people selling shit, man.
Guys, did you know Peter Robbins died?
Did he?
Who was he?
He was the voice of Charlie Brown.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
He committed
He wasn't
suicide.
that old.
he committed
no, really?
suicide.
Yeah,
Oh.
How old was he?
65.
Oh, that's kind of young.
Poor guy.
I really liked his voice work.
Now he'll never kick that football.
Well, he kicked the bucket. I mean, that kind of counts.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
What nice.
God, Marty, is that too soon?
Well,
I mean,
it was
I-
2 days ago. It was 2 days ago.
I'm sorry. I hang my head in shame.
No, you'd have to be peanuts not to make a joke like that.
Jen,
Yes.
just to be clear, Marty said peanuts.
Thanks, Ethel. Good call, Ethel. Nice save. Nice fucking save.
I had to head her off at the pass.
You have to. Oh no, you said head. No. Shit.
It'd be more the zipper, Ethel. It'd be more head me off at the zipper. Or Marty's zipper to be more precise.
Oh.
Bruce Lee poster in the mirror. It's sad. We got Charlie Brown passed away, but Peppermint Patty is still in the freaking White House. So, you know.
Oh,
The world is unfair.
What the fuck is going on here?
oh, this is play ball in their house. They're gonna do something. Oh. They're not football fans. Bruce Lee fans and everything. Just like in the poster.
Okay, this is the weirdest Steve-O music video I've ever fucking seen. it. Whip it real good.
What the hell's going on?
If a problem comes along, then you whip it.
It's the most half-hearted bar brawl ever.
Again, I feel like this is going to break out into something like West Side Story.
If only.
And to the rescue! Nobody fucks with Ascot Man.
I wonder how long it takes to break down that fighting scene.
Oh, they just kind of keep repeating the same. Well, I guess they just did it a couple times. The one boxing shot.
Oh Jesus!
I don't know. Maybe if they have more than one camera,
The bars get destroyed.
That sounds like it hurts you, Marty.
Oh, there's a Bruce Lee poster in the back there.
Yeah, John,
We go through the no retreat, no surrender aspect of the movie.
What is going on? This is like, okay, this is like a segment out of Moonraker. This is the bit they cut out of Smooth Criminal because they realized it was shite.
You see Moonraker in this, Marty?
No, Moonraker, Moon. What's the fucking thing where Michael Jackson turns into a robot?
Moonwalker.
Moonwalker, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Moonwalker, yeah.
Wait, that's also a video game for Sega.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Sega does what Nintendo don't.
Michael. Now I just hear that video game where the kids are going, Michael.
Is she wearing a denim dress?
I was going to wear one tonight. What are you saying about denim dresses?
No, I wasn't sure if she was wearing. The copy I've got is kind of jank. It was kind of weird, so I wasn't sure. You definitely tell it's the 80s if you're wearing a denim dress.
That look's going to come back.
I'm sure so. Well, everything has moments.
True.
That's an exit. Dude, he's going in and exit. Jen, that should give you ideas for later.
It does. Yes,
Wait,
Marty?
What? What?
He was coming in and exit.
Okay. God damn it. God damn it.
It's better with friends, Marty.
Like, oh, I brought enough heroin for everyone, but only one needle. We gotta share.
I mean, it was the 80s. It was okay to share. You just can't do that in the 2020s. For reasons unrelated.
I want the music to come back. Bad.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest Devo sounding shit I'd ever heard. I don't know if I hate this or don't. Fuck it.
So I'm gonna have to take that from this movie and I'll make it the theme song. Bad. Be great.
You could have sex to it, Marty. We could have sex to it.
You probably got a decent beat for that.
No, Jen, I told you we're getting jiggy to the fucking RoboCop theme tune, okay? I told you that. The crescendo. We got to finish before the crescendo, though. That's the only thing.
So much pressure.
Stupid to go for just one score.
What's happening? Can someone explain to me what's happening?
Well, they're currently like trying their hands at heroin. Apparently, maybe.
But who is this fucking dude?
This
Who is
this guy this guy is the country club, kind of like tidy whitey, white shirt, like white collar type of dude, and he's responsible for some of the drugs within Harlem, so to speak. That's where the guys that got it that died in the alley and shit.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, he put his eye in his hand. Heroin addict.
I do love a good stinger.
Bad, but bad.
This fucking guy, the businessman guy, he looks like every like giallo Italian guy in the Italian horrors and shit, dude, for some reason.
He kind of does, yeah.
Maria,
They
where
have
is Maria's head? What happened to Maria's head?
This is for
Oh, no.
you. I present you with this gift. Take it in good confidence and use it well. May your eyebrows grow like the coming wave.
I own real estate.
Oh. He gave him a whitewash.
Hey, is there a feline in that scene? Because he's gone a tad catatonic. That was really bad. I'm sorry.
I appreciate it. It worked.
Ouch.
I know it was cringe. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm so confused as to what they've done to him.
Plug the fucking tin out. They stuck it into you. Just grab the fucking tin and oh my god, they put a scarf lead into the prick. A scarf lead. That fucking tin would come out of its own accord. You don't even have to move it. Just rustle about and the country thing will come out. Fucking hell, Jesus.
That's the oddest reaction to a SCART upgrade that I've ever seen.
Fucking scarts. Can't stand scarts.
Wow. That was unexpected.
What the fuck?
It's Hans and Franz. They're here to pump you up.
You up.
Okay, this guy really needs to stop playing with his thingy. That's not very nice.
Pull out the skirt, you lunatic! Wait! Did that guy just prance out of an alleyway? Did that motherfucker just prance out of a fucking alleyway?
He's like,
What's wrong with prancing, Marty? What's wrong with prancing?
Did you see that graffiti on the wall with the dude with the shadow dick and shit?
Yeah, doesn't he look like a punk rocker?
This guy's being chased by Devo. That's all there is to it. These are Devo members.
No, they're all hypnotized. Wait, what the hell's going on? I'm so confused.
That is a very good question.
I'm glad I'm not the
this
one.
movie, yes.
These are other escaped aliens from the planet that they're being chased from.
That's a nice show.
Okay, now they can move. I was confused for a second. I didn't.
Yeah, I like this alley shot, Brian.
Yeah.
Wait, so John, is this surmising that the kind of the impoverished African American people are actually immigrants from another fucking planet?
Well, the big way to tell that is if they have 3 toes that are really, really in need of a toenail clipping or not.
And if they've got native scarf.
Exactly. They gotta be 3-toed.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
They gotta be 3-toed and be SCART ready.
No standing. Too late, boys. You're already standing.
Oh, they're gonna do the fusion dance.
Yay.
Woo! As long as they don't Vogue. Far too early to vogue.
What if they just struck a pose?
There you go.
They're all dead now. They don't blow themselves up.
They go boom.
It's like work here is done. Hey, what happened to the no standing sign? Why is it ripped in half?
Because it
Yes.
must be.
They're not standing anymore. They're blown the fuck up.
Now it's just ing. It's an ing sign.
Fucking A train, yo.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you got.
Wow.
He's gonna like toss a jersey to some kid who gives him a Coke now.
Brothers, that was a real good game. There you go, kid.
Santa Carter, that name sounds familiar. Oh, John Sayles was one of the Men in Black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was his role.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, Herb Downer is the floor buffer.
Oh, Ernest Dickerson. He did the cinematography for Do the Right Thing. And he's directed some episodes of The Walking Dead. And he directed Juice.
Very cool.
Wait, Ernest Dickerson worked on this movie?
Yes, cinematographer.
Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very, you know, Ernest Dickerson does a lot of those like movies like that, Brian.
Which
You know?
movies?
Have you ever seen what the fuck is it? Trying to think of it. Oh, Death by Temptation.
No.
Ernest Dickerson and I think what's his name? They had something to do with that movie. It was it's actually a trauma film.
Oh, it's a trauma movie?
Yeah, Death by Temptation. Death. D-E-F. Death. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sam Jackson.
Is that a while back?
Yeah, it's late 80s.
Oh,
early
okay.
90s. Yeah.
I know he was a cinematographer on Do the Right Thing, and that was 1989, I think.
I'm still looking for that song, Bad but Bad.
I love the tin pan drums in and stuff, man.
The whole soundtrack is really good.
Yeah.
It is.
The titles were done by
maybe-
Ghost Rabbit.
Maybe it was Your Mother. Maybe that was the song.
Marty killed it with the Devo shit because like every time I see it now, I'm gonna think of Devo, man.
Those motherfuckers.
Well, you know, you should think of
look like they
Devo on a
escaped-
regular basis. Oh, sorry.
No. Sorry, Trip. It's
Oh, I
they
was
look
just gonna
like they
say-
escaped from Devo.
Yeah.
America?
Well, I mean, if you're not thinking of Devo at least a couple times a day, there's a problem.
I think
mean,
of whipping it all the time.
I mean, I think about Devo every time I whack off, so you know that's kind of how I roll.
Well, that guys, that was Brother from Another Planet. What did you guys think?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was a movie.
I'm with Marty on this one. Like, it had some, like, technically it had some great elements. Oh my God. Oh God, you can't do that to me. It's after dark and oh shit. I can't show you my hands right now because that would be bad.
Triv, if they all saw you, their hats like explode like this one.
Well, that's very kind of you. I'm not sure they actually would, but I appreciate the sentiment, and I may need a cleanup on aisle 7. Thank you for that, John. I appreciate it very much. Made my night.
Oh shit!
But is there any way to truly understand?
What the fuck was that? I don't know what was happening. Sorry.
Autoplay, I betcha.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So guys, that was Brother from Another Planet, and as I normally do, I'm gonna go around the room. I'm gonna ask my 3 questions, and I am going to start with the person to my right. Brian, favorite character, favorite scene, notable thing.
Favorite character would be the brother from Another Planet, and favorite scene would be there's 2 scenes really. I don't. Should I say both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, the scene in where the people are OD'd and I don't know if it's an alleyway, but the OD'd scene where a bunch of people I think they're all dead. I think they're all OD'd. And the other scene where he's with that guy with the beard in the office, and he puts the eye in his hand, and you get all those juxtapositions of different scenes from the films. So I like that. And notable thing, the eyeball. So,
the eyeball.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Big Brother is always watching, Brian. A euphemism for that. Mm-hmm.
Very good, very good. Triv, favorite character, favorite scene, notable thing.
I really enjoyed the guy with the ascot. I thought he added an understandably he added a sincere truthfulness that I don't think would have been there had he not been there, and his ascot performed well under a variety of circumstances, including a bar brawl, which doesn't happen with ascots anymore in film.
They're often left
Oh, good.
I just often left out.
Yes, exactly. The bar brawl was just like magical on so many levels. And notable thing, I think just when he comes down and he's like hopping around on one foot, as an actor, I imagine, because they would have had to do something to hide his other foot. Like from that perspective, technically, it was. I like the fact that because it was low budget, they have to do what they have available, and that's not always easy when you're talking a small budgeted movie. So props to this. On a lot of ways, it was it was brought up throughout. How well it was shot, and it really was. This isn't necessarily a movie I would watch again, but it was well done, and I appreciated what went into it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excellent. All very good points. Jen, favorite character, favorite scene, notable thing?
The notable thing and my favorite character would definitely be Joe Morton. He does especially since there's no dialogue, he really does carry the film in a lot of ways. And just as it's hard enough with dialogue, it's even harder to emote when you don't have the words to emote. So it's like the most notable thing for me is his acting. Character the same way, and I also really like the scene with the drugs. I liked when when the guy OD'd and when he took the needle out of the dude's pocket and did the same thing. I thought that said a lot without like some movies would do it in a wrong way. This one handled it right. I kind of appreciated that.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. But Marty, favorite character, favorite scene.
Joe Morton. Joe Morton gave a particularly kind of compelling performance, considering he had no dialogue. It was pretty good. Favorite scene would have to be probably in the arcade. And most notable thing, that motherfucker just prancing out of the alleyway when they're chasing after fucking Joe Morton. I mean, that dude was like fucking Batman. That dude was like Adam fucking West Batman. Just bam! Just fucking, he pops out. I swear to God, go back and watch
Like
that
a
scene.
penis?
Yeah, Jen. Yeah, like a dick on a diving board. That's fucking. That's
Or a dick
fucking,
on
that's what he got.
Viagra. See, I would have said a dick on Viagra that's just kicking in. But I'm more of a poet than you, so you know.
How about a dick on a pogo stick? That'd be
There
great.
you go.
dude.
There you go.
That could cause an injury. Seriously, that's just
Or
fucking
the
awesome.
best sex ever if done right.
Depends on what you're bouncing on.
Yeah. Or who you're bouncing on. Who
True.
you're bouncing
Very
on.
true.
Goodness gracious. All right. John, favorite character, favorite scene, notable thing.
It's gotta be the fucking guy selling the Casios, man, on the corner. You know, I think, yeah, Joe Morton, hands down, because it's his film. It's his film. You know what I mean? And without dialogue, that's, you know, it's a tall order, like, you know, to call for that, and like just to be able to act without saying a word. Like he didn't say one word the whole movie. No. Favorite,
but he still managed to say a lot without saying anything.
Yeah, that's why I like it too. Favorite scene, the joke favorite scene for me is when I get to see Marty and my name up on the wall. Favorite scene, I like the dynamic between him and the little boy, and I wish they had like touched upon more that, like, that they had gone further with like that, but you know, the mother was protecting him and stuff. And I like when they're walking through the little museum of Black history, and they're showing like where the two dogs are chasing a slave, and he points up, and he's telling the little boy like it happened up there too, and that's why I'm escaping. So I don't know if everybody caught that, but that was part of the thing where he's like that, and showing the boy the painting of, like, you know, a black man being chased by two dogs and somebody else, basically saying that, yeah, from my home planet there was that too, and that's why we came here to try to escape it, but you guys had it too. You know, I think for me that was the most notable thing. Favorite scene, probably anything in the bar, to be honest with you, or the arcade where, you know, he fixes the thing and the girls playing it and shit. Like, I really dug anything with the arcade stuff, which was cool. So yeah.
And it's neat to see an arcade, like and not that there aren't other movies where you see an arcade in use, but it looked natural, it felt natural, it didn't feel set up like you think like Ferris Bueller, and it's like it's clearly set. But with something like this, it looked lived in. I mean, the movie felt lived in. It felt real. It felt, you know, it didn't feel fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was they said it in the credits. I think it was Big Joe's Arcade or something. Hold on, let me take a look.
An actual arcade.
Well, we tip our hat to Big Joe then.
It was Mr. Big's Video Arcade is where that scene was filmed with all the arcade cabinets.
Probably much better than Noah's Arcade.
You can play a gelatinous cube. So yeah, as for me, favorite character, I mean, I'm gonna be with everybody else on this. Joe Morton, he is the reason you watch this movie. He's your main character, and he conveys a lot of emotion and a lot of dialogue without saying a thing, which, you know, it's amazing. It's pretty good, damn good. Favorite scene would be the less enthusiastic bar brawl and everything. The punches, Wow, they don't connect, which obviously they're not gonna, because it's a movie. But they don't even look like they connect, and they're so low energy. I love it where he goes to jump to tackle the guy, and he completely misses. It's always fun. And arcade cabinets are great. I like the scene with the arcade cabinets as well. Notable thing. If you're gonna be chased by alien bounty hunters out to hit you in the SCART port, it's good that you got your friends standing by to help defend you and chase them down. Like, that's always good. Maybe don't leave your eyeball in random houseplants. Also,
Yeah, that's just general good life advice if we're being honest.
Yeah. Now this movie, in a way, kind of reminds me of another movie, just because it's got the whole mute alien that looks like a human thing going for it. And maybe Triv is familiar with this movie. I'm pretty sure if Christian was here, he'd be familiar with it too. But Future War.
Oh, that's a great movie.
I haven't seen it, but Christian probably would know it.
That's that one's the one with oh god, Carradine, David Carradine, right? Where he's got the power glove? Or am I thinking the one with the dinosaurs and all the cardboard boxes?
Yeah, you're thinking, like, the movie you're thinking of is Future Force or Future Zone. There are two movies with David Carradine. I was talking about the one with the cardboard boxes.
Oh, and all
Future
the plaid. Yeah,
and
you're
the
totally
dinosaurs.
right. Yes, and
Dinosaurs.
oh, what's his name? Shit. The guy that plays the cyborg, he's a big chin guy. He suffers from
Robert the dog.
Yes. God, I don't. It's a fantastically good bad movie. It's like the use of cardboard boxes in that movie should win an Oscar for use of cardboard boxes.
Also, the use of, like, an unfinished basement or attic. I'm not sure where he's supposed to be in half that movie. But
the use of plaid.
It can't be as good as Vampire Assassin. I mean, they get so much mileage out of toilet paper kind of warehouse.
God damn it, Marty.
Marty, have you not seen this movie?
No, I gotta watch it though. You said dinosaurs, so
you said the magic word.
Let me break it down for you. Aliens abducted humans and forced them to become slaves, and an alien escapes from a human raised alien escapes from an alien spaceship to Earth, which they call it heaven, and he's instantly hunted by cyborgs who use dinosaurs that were stolen from Earth's past as trackers, and they all have exploding collars, and it features many fat men.
Yeah, a ton of fat men. Actually, you know what else it kind of has is like the whole like taking humans hostage thing is kind of Battlefield Earth-esque. All that's missing is John Travolta.
And it has a nut who's a reformed hooker and addict.
No, Marty, we're not doing it for Trash Fire.
Why not?
No, the ending alone, like her becoming of a nun, like later on, like that whole scene is so epic. Oh God, I love it.
Which I don't know.
Oh my God, Jay,
What?
we have to watch it because hey, it apparently is connected to Vampire Assassin. Guess who's in it? Mel Novak. Mel Novak is Slovak. Mel Novak is
Trev, you fucked me, and not in the good way. God damn it.
Okay, Jen, there's one thing, like, okay, here's what you do. You know how Marty doesn't want to do a porn involving puppets? You know, or a movie involving a porn with puppets? So what you do is you watch this movie, and he has to watch a porn involving puppets.
Can we?
No.
Can we get the?
Can we get
the trench? Can we get the trench and Nate puppet involved?
All right, Marty, since it has a connection, we'll do it.
Yay!
Nah. I'll leave it. I'm looking forward to reviewing Stone Cold the week after next.
I know
So-
you are.
Ooh.
Ethel, you know what I was gonna say
Brian
about
Bosworth.
the movie we just watched? You ever see
Well, what, John?
Dolph Lundgren, I Come in Peace, Dark Angel,
Yes.
aka Dark.
Yes.
It has those vibes too, with the aliens coming after one person, and yep. Those
It's a good comparison as well.
Mm-hmm.
But this film was good, and I don't understand. Like, I don't know how it got into the public domain or how it doesn't have a proper copyright.
That is odd.
But
It's a good quality movie. I mean, I don't know.
Probably someone forgot to.
I think it has a Blu-ray release. I'm not positive, but I think it does. I think so. I have the DVD, so.
Well, MGM apparently has released it. A few other people have released it as well, but they're probably the ones who did it on Blu-ray. It was either them or Arrow for Blu-ray, because I could see Arrow releasing this.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, they also thanked the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture in their credits.
That's probably where the museum was, I would bet.
Yeah, that was probably that location.
Yep.
And they thanked somewhere called the House of Talisman.
Sounds like a fun place to visit.
House of Talisman.
Oh, you know, John Sayles being one of the acting in the movie, he saved some money paying for actors, paying for an actor to play one of those characters. He just played the character. You know what I'm saying?
John, we get it, Brian. We get it. People didn't have money to make this movie. We get it. Damn it.
Brian's just like, how many ways can I hint that this movie is cheap?
Yeah.
But it made 10 times its budget though. So I mean that shows something. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
It seems it's a very like art house vibe type of film. Maybe not at the time, but like, you know, you could say like it because it's like just removed a little bit from when they were like really heavy with blaxploitation films. So you're coming off of that in the late 70s, early 80s, and then into like the late 80s. So it doesn't have that vibe, but it definitely, and there's not really a lot of sci-fi stuff in it. I mean, you don't get to see, like, you get them seeing lighting up and stuff, but you don't really get to see too much sci-fi stuff in it. What do you think about, you know, classifying as? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, I mean,
I'm asking you, like, the sci-fi, like, component of it. Like, what do you think about that? You know.
Well, you got the spaceship interior at the very beginning of the movie. You've got the thing where he's got big bird feet, which that's very science fiction. You got the light up hands, which, you know, science fiction. He's an alien. He can't talk. So, all right. Well, maybe not talking isn't science fiction, but hey, the rest of it is. And he's got a SCART port. He's got a SCART port, as Marty pointed out. And hey,
fucking SCART ports, Jesus.
Native SCART.
You know what this kind of makes me think of? Just like not in the way that it does stuff, but like you look at like Walking Dead, and even though there are zombies, it's more about the way people reacted to extreme change and that kind of stuff. That's like you talked about before, Ethel. This movie was about as much, or was kind of commentary on immigration and such. So, you know, they were kind of taking that story of immigration and using a slightly sci-fi way of delivering it. So, in that respect, it was like kind of in that way a high concept sci-fi.
Yeah, like again, all the great sci-fis are analogies or studies of social issues, like, you know, and
oh yeah,
that
Twilight Zone did it a lot.
I don't know if I've done a good job but its heart was in the right place. I
Yeah.
think it kind of went
I
a
mean,
bit off
it's
the reservation.
it's like a feel bad, feel good film. You know, it's supposed to pull on your heartstrings a little bit. If I got any gripes with it, it's probably the way that the Devo guys died. But other than that, like, you know, I wish they would have got
I
their
was
ass
sad to
whipped.
see them die too.
Yeah, just all right. Let me turn this and blow up, and then half the sign blows up.
You know, but I get it. I get the him not being able to talk is sort of a part and parcel with the immigration commentary, because of course he's coming from another land. He doesn't speak the language. So what better way than having to make up a phony baloney sci-fi language than to just have him not talk at all? So like that was creative.
Yeah. Well, and given the budget, they probably didn't. It was probably easier, not easier, more intelligent given the budget to go that route.
Yeah.
It might have been a choice too, because the whole immigration thing and you know, alluding to the fact that like people don't have a voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
If you think about it in that way, because the guys chasing him definitely had a voice, you know, and they had their little fake Invasion of the Body Snatchers scream and shit, right? You know, that reminded me of that a little bit as well. So
true.
There's a lot of interesting things that are going on as far as like how they're conveying the message of the film, which is nice because it gives you something to talk about after you see it, which we're doing now. So yeah, that's my advice is watch it, enjoy it. It's worth it, and it doesn't cost anything to watch it because it's free. It's owned by us, the people.
It's free balling.
Yay!
Free balling.
Oh, Thomas.
I love free balling.
Yeah, so does Tom Petty.
That's true. He did anyway.
Well, he can't anymore. Shit.
Yeah.
But I suppose this is the point where I start to wrap things up. So as I'm going to do, and as I usually do, I'm going to go around and I'm going to have everybody plug their stuff, because that's what you do at the end of these things. You plug your projects, and I'm going to start as I did with everything else before, to the right. Brian, what's coming down the pike? What's the next thing? What be happening, yo?
Music basically, but the Hiroshima album, I'm waiting for my cousin's daughter to sing her parts, and I gotta get Sasha to re-record his narration and poem that I got on there. But I don't know how long that will be, because she's very busy, you know, because she's a senior in high school. So I don't know how long it's going to take. But it's probably going to be a while. And then I got to put the album in order. But I have been working on other stuff. I said I was going to do a techno album, but maybe I'll do more of a punk grunge kind of thing, because the newest music I've been working on sort of sounds like that. So I don't know. If I can't be working on the Hiroshima album, I'll probably do some of that. And so music, basically, I think. For the
Brian, can
Yeah.
you email me those lyrics that you did with basically the Trench song or what?
Oh, I didn't write lyrics for him. I didn't know if I should. Because I thought you know Trenchy better than I do. I could write some bars, but
yeah, I mean,
yeah, I wanted to show it to Trenchy first, the music,
yeah,
to get his approval.
Yeah,
but
makes sense.
Yeah, so
he'd probably be very honored, Brian.
I hope so. It's got sound bites of him from Marty's streams, and then it's got you, Ethel, on it, going Torrenty. So
Torrenty.
Yeah, and I see the goat, the soulless fear, the soulless trench coat. You know, it's I don't know. It's got like a hip hop beat and then an electric guitar with it, and
definitely want to hear it, man.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. So, anyways,
We'll look forward to hearing it. Triv, what's next? What's next for Trivial Theater? What you got going on, girl?
Coming up next, I'm doing Theodore Rex, which also features a weird three-toed thing with weird shoes and stuff. That should be an interesting ride. I'm just starting on that, so it might be a bit. But beyond that, I'm doing Mystics of Bali. I'm doing Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies for President's Day. That's a bit off, but between now and then, there'll be some other stuff as well. So
very cool.
That was. I just want to say that was the oddest description of Whoopi Goldberg I'd ever heard.
Well, I was going to ask that. If that Theodore Rex is Whoopi Goldberg, right?
No. So it was. Yes, Whoopi Goldberg was in it, but she played a robot kind of thing, like a advanced robot
AI
cop. Yeah.
Okay.
Thing.
It's basically Lethal Weapon with a cyborg and an anthropomorphic T-Rex
with 3 toes, and weirdly, like he's got to like lace up 3 different pairs of shoes, essentially. And he really likes cookies for some reason. I've yet to figure that out. So
this came out in the 90s, correct?
Yeah,
97, I think. 96 or 97.
It was kind of a shitload, an absolute shitload of dinosaur movies got the green light.
Tammy and the T-Rex from the 80s. Remember that, Marty?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh Christ! I done a review of that.
That's like the one movie that Whoopi Goldberg says that she absolutely she refuses to mention the name of it, and it was direct to tape at the time, and
it was really contract, right? She was under. That's the only reason they got her to do it, because she had to, right?
Yeah, I think so. And then she ended up suing, and she got paid, I think, I can't remember the trivia on it, but I think she got paid like 8 or 10 million. Eventually, whether that be before or after, I don't quite remember, but it should be good though.
Very cool.
I wear a funny hat too, so that's always good.
Yay, funny hat.
that and Bali.
Yes, I'm excited about Mystics of Bali. Oh yeah, I am going to have so much fun with that one. I can't even wait.
Excellent. Jen and not Christian, but Jen, solo Jen, what's going on next from the grave? The reviews. What's happening?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow we are going to be, me and Marty, my beloved ear, are going to be doing Trash Fire Cinema, and it's going to be a very porny Trash Fire Cinema. Yeah. So guys, I'm not going to tell you any more than that, but you might want to tune in because it's going to be a lot of fun. And then on Sunday, I will be taking over Marty's channel because he graciously let me, and you and me and Marty and a few other people are going to be talking Strawberry Shortcake and some other 80s girls cartoons.
Oh,
cool.
Rainbow Bright?
Yes, Rainbow Bright is one of them.
Oh God, I loved Rainbow Bright as a kid.
Triv, and I've been meaning to get a hold of you. You are welcome on the stream if you'd like to join us. You are more than Sunday. Marty, what time?
What time? 11:30, kind of my time. So it's like 4:35.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I believe it's 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 Central Time, 4:30 Mountain Time, 3:30 Pacific Time, and 11:30 a.m. GMT. Did I get that right?
I think you did. I think it's pretty right.
Let me check, and I will. I think I've got Marty's DM, so I'll message him, or I can message you, whatever works. But yeah, let me double check stuff. But yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, you're more. I've been meaning to get a hold of you, and I'm really it's Marty can attest to this. I hate Twitter.
No, that's okay.
Twitter is
don't blame me. It has moments. We'll leave it at that. It's like that. It's like that drunk uncle that gives you money every now and again, but you have to like put up with him.
Yeah,
like not in a weird pervy way.
Change from his pockets and shit.
See, you're lucky. Your uncle didn't do pervy things.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I'm trying to. Well, I guess Twitter is like a pervy uncle, isn't it? If you think about it.
If you turn the wrong corner on Twitter, you're sure to get your bottom pinched. That's how.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Christian and I will be dropping a few more videos, so just things like that in the works. But yeah, but in the foreseeable future, it's going to be very porny on Trash Fire tomorrow, and then we're going to have the girls' cartoons on Sunday, which it's going to be on Marty's channel. So
Go.
Excellent. And Marty, this is going to be redundant, but we're going to go for it anyway. What you got going on, buddy? What's happening? What's
Well,
the good word?
obviously, myself and Jen are watching Filth tomorrow, and then I don't know. Maybe I had been drinking so much, I somehow decided to give her my channel for like a thing.
Oh no!
Or maybe I was just having an existential crisis. But no, I couldn't ask for a better person to take the reins. Don't! I said reins! Don't fucking turn it into anything! Don't turn it into anything.
So basically, we're going 50 Shades of Grey up in this bitch, is what you're saying. If you got the reins,
more like 9.5 weeks.
But barring that, he Internet Eric here and myself are going to have another collab discussing Predator 2, and the gorgeous lady below Ethel has sent me some action figures which I've had trouble trying to get my hands on, so I'm going to do a review of them when they arrive. So yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Are you going to review the other thing in the box, Marty?
Fuck's sake! You had to say that. You were talking. I'm shocked you weren't talking to Cara and Triv, because they fucking hit the nail in the head with that Twitter reply. Oh God!
They don't know what I'm talking about, Marty. Maybe I sent you some iced cream.
It's you! It's fucking you! Come on!
Maybe it's something so random. Maybe I sent you some mac and cheese.
You did send me
well,
mac
I'm sure
and cheese.
it's sure it's curdy.
Oh, honest to God, Triv. If Ethel Triv, if Customs opens this box, they are going to be confused to ever living fuck. Okay, there's a lot. There's the special sponges. What are they called again, Jen?
They're gonna think it's other sponges than what you're talking about, darling.
No, what's the sponge? The magic sponge?
Magic erasers.
Oh, those! I was gonna say, holy shit! What is your? Well, at least you know he's sponge worthy.
These are not the daily sponges.
Wait, the Mr. Clean ones?
Well, they're the ghetto version, but they work just as well.
Oh yeah, Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, ghetto version.
John, I love it when Jen just fucking just absolutely tears into my balls with a chemically coated fucking sponge,
They don't sell magic sponges in Ireland, Marty.
No, they don't. And they don't do what Jen does with them. Yeah.
Wow, that got weird quick.
No, way off the rails. All right, so we got that to look forward to. John,
Marty's got that to look forward to.
Oh gosh. Well, at least they'll be clean. They'll be sparkly. Hooray for bleach sponges, bleach sponge pudding. Yay. Put it on your Anyway, John.
I believe in hygiene, Ethel. I believe in hygiene. It can't ever be clean enough.
What's the good word, John? Any plans for future live streams, hip hop and chat, whatnot, or are we just chilling?
I'm mostly chilling. I'm just fucking whatever. We supposed to get hit with some blizzard, so I'm bracing for that. I'm sure you've heard of that. So over here on the East Coast. So,
yeah, me too.
Yeah. So be careful, people.
We've been getting hit at the grocery store long and hard all week. People been shopping.
Bread dummies. Milk and bread dummies. That's what I call them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much right on.
Milk, bread, wine, beer. That seems to be everything. People
and you know that's so funny because if your power goes out, you're not going to be able to keep that stuff. Well, I suppose this time of year you could keep it cold because it's cold, but Like, why
Outside,
would you
yeah.
not do like canned stuff? Or I could see bread, but everything else, I
Mhm.
don't get it.
It's a New England thing. Well, it's a northeastern
No,
thing.
it's not a northeastern thing. I'm from the Midwest.
Oh,
That
they do
same
it over
shit
there,
happened.
too?
Oh yeah, people
Oh,
go
wow.
absolutely freaking bonkers. Like 2 inches of snow. Oh my god, it's the end of the
Ooh.
world. No, I'm just being goofy. But like any forecast of snow, you get those people that go out and just go absolutely apeshit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Buying up all the shit. But, yeah.
Oh
no,
yeah.
I'm
Oh
not-
yeah. I was at the grocery store yesterday. They had tons of people there. You know, on a day that you usually wouldn't see a lot of people
Mhm.
because of what's going on. I guess.
Mhm. Yep.
Well, yeah, it is what it is. You know, people be shopping for the storms.
Yep.
Got to be prepared. If you lose your power, all that.
Yeah.
Anyway, rounding things out, as far as I'm concerned, the next thing I got going, I guess tomorrow night. I think it's tomorrow. I might be doing game night. I don't know if it's still going down, but if it's going down, you can catch me on Full Moon's channel. I'll be doing game night. I think that's happening. Might be this weekend. Maybe it's next weekend. I don't know. But tomorrow, Saturday, that's usually the time we do that. Sunday, of course, as Jen mentioned, and Marty may have alluded to, I'll be chilling with them, talking 80s girl cartoons. You know, we'll be talking Strawberry Shortcake, Rainbow
Cream
Bride.
and berries, whipped cream and berries, Ethel.
Oh
Isn't
yeah,
that
it'll
right,
be.
darling?
We'll have all the berry talk.
It's going to be very, very dirty.
Oh,
You'll get to hear me go off about Gem and the holograms, you know, so I'll be talking about that as well.
Oh, the way they did Rhea dirty, that just
yeah. That's a mess in and of itself.
I'm gonna be trying to get Marty to taste my strawberry shortcake.
That's hard to do over long distances. If you're able to make that work, that's amazing.
You know, cream can squirt quite far.
I'm gonna have to talk to you
My
about that.
fucking my eye after the last time I was like, Jesus fuck. Good thing I was not with heavy machinery, that's all I'm saying.
And, dear God. All right, and of course, as far as Friday goes, next Friday is the off day for the show, but the Friday after, we will be coming back strong, and we will be watching, because by default it's been voted for because you guys wanted to watch this instead. Assignment Outer Space, which is the last movie left over from the round of voting that started months ago, which means after that we'll have 4 new movies to vote for right off the list. So keep an eye out for that. Tune in Friday after next for Assignment Outer Space. Should be pretty good.
Also, Ethel, do you want to tell us now or wait? What's again as usual? I'm Jen. Sunday is going to be the last of my Sundays, so you're taking the reins then. So do you want to leave it as a surprise, or let us know what's in future for Sci-Fi Sundays?
You know what? I'll let y'all know. I'll tell you right now. Of course, Marty's right. This is the last Sunday for his channel as far as Sundays go, and I'll be taking it over again for next month for February, just as I did last year. And last year, you know, I didn't really have much of a theme. I did a thing for Valentine's Day, but this year, oh yeah, I got a theme. Sci-Fi Sunday, we are doing science fiction vehicles, and we got 4 different things specifically. The first one is going to be Knight Rider. Second one going to be Airwolf. Third one going to be Viper. Nobody ever talks about Viper. I'll be talking about it.
Was great.
That was great. It wasn't it?
Oh, it was amazing.
I loved it.
No Street Hawk?
No, we might touch on Street Hawk a little bit, but like those were going after the main ones. I kind of was saving like the smaller ones for the last Sunday, which we're gonna do Thunder in Paradise.
That's the name of a good porn right there.
You got Hulk Hogan and a fucking boat. Hulk Hogan and a fucking boat.
Ethel, what was the one where the guy had a big rig truck, but it was actually a helicopter? I'm trying to fucking think.
Oh, it had a helicopter in the cab, and it fly. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking
Airwolf?
about.
Not Airwolf.
No. This was 90s. This was like mid 90s.
Oh, it was very short-lived. The name is escaping me, but yeah, the truck had a helicopter as part of the cab, and it would actually separate. It would fly away.
Oh shit!
I only saw the pilot of another one as well. There's one about a cop who's killed by a drug dealer, and the drug dealer goes after his family. So the angel Gabriel brings him back as a toy dinosaur, and then whenever the family's in danger, he turns into a Truckosaurus-like vehicle and like attacks the fucking attacks the bad guys. I don't know. He only made a pilot. I gotta send you that one.
We'll talk about we'll talk about on Thunder in Paradise, because I don't know if there's enough material there to do a whole Sunday on. So like I plan on putting all the odds and ends in there, but the first three will be devoted type stuff. But
isn't there one that was like a cartoon? It was like I was a teenage race car or something, and like the guy transforms into a car, and it's like the most disturbing transformation ever.
Automan was a show.
Was that it?
Yeah, it was a show that Automan, he dude turned into a car, but there was the hell was there was a cartoon too where the dude turns into a car as well.
Yeah, it was a cartoon. Like I remember running across a couple of memes of it and just being like, "What in the hell is this?"
Of course,
the guy's got thunder thighs.
Yeah. Of course, we'll also talk about my mother, the car.
Oh my god.
She's my guiding star. So yeah, that's what we got to look forward to for Sci-Fi Sunday. And I just want to thank everybody in the chat. I had we had a lot of people. We had Christian in the chat. We had TYTD in the chat. We had Kara, Master of Fear, in the chat. We had the blanket on people's names. We had who did we have? Gokai Green. We had Gokai Green in the chat, and we had all my comments are disappearing. That's okay. But I want to thank everybody in the chat. Anybody I didn't mention, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to overlook you, but obviously. Let's look at this. I'm sorry, but thank you, and anybody who is in the chat, who lurking, just watching, not talking. Thank you for watching. Anybody in the future watching this, thank you. I of course was joined tonight by Brian, Kubrick lover, 1972. Trivial Theater, Jen from Jen's Reviews of the Grave, Marty, Trash Picture Show, John fucking Man of Steel, and you got to check these people out. Check out all their projects. Just do it. Just do it. You know, it's like the Nike slogan. Just do it. And of course, you know, if you like this video, check me out. Check more of my stuff out. If you really like it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know. If you think this sucks, you think it's terrible, why are you still here? Thank you. Here. Click the thumbs down. Let me know. Let me know it's absolute shit. I can take it. I'll deal with it. You gotta do that. And of course, leave a comment. Comments are good. I always like it when people leave comments. I read them all. I will respond to you. And if you're so enthused, you can even talk to me, because I'll talk to you. It's fine. And you want to vote for these types of things, you can go ahead and you could follow me on Twitter or Instagram. See the ticker at the bottom of the screen, @_Ethel_cross_. And let me know. Vote for my stuff. Do it, And
do it now, otherwise we're going to come after your ass.
Yeah, and you
I
can
will
always
be shooting cream at Marty, but I'll be there in spirit.
yeah, and of course you could always subscribe to these videos if you're really enthralled and enthused with the whole thing, and you'll be notified every time, especially if you click the bell. So click my bell, follow me.
Ring her bell.
Do it.
And,
Do it now. Come on, subscribe. Come on. Hit the bell. God damn it, come on.
And of course, as Arnold suggests, subscribe to all these great people that are on here with me tonight. They're awesome. Couldn't do it without them, and I couldn't do it without you guys watching either. So thank you. It's good stuff. And with that, I say goodbye. Adios.
Sayonara.
Adios.
Don't worry.
Vaya con Dios.